Hello Sha, welcome to my stream today. I have successfully activated text-to-speech and can now talk with you without speaking. You can also play text-to-speech message, you just need to read them above command in my Twitch Sha on twitch.tv/cis5whale. I know you can do it. I believe in you.
Okay, let's talk normally. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, YouTube now too, because I do now start uploading my VODs. I should start dual streaming now that I can. Especially when I'm going to play something like Esoteric app, because that's super easy to... it's super easy on super light on my computer. Excuse me. So I should be easily be able to stream this one, dual stream. I wonder if dual streaming is going to be way harder on my computer, but I'll see, I'll see. I don't think I would probably not turn on YouTube chat though. I think I would just keep it to Twitch chat and no, just turn off YouTube chat so nobody can talk to it, because I heard it's kind of like, I heard there are a lot of kids coming on into YouTube chat and I do not necessarily want to engage with a bunch of kids, to be honest. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Today we are going to play Esoteric app. And then we are going to transition from Esoteric app into Silent Hill 2. I know, it has been months. I even bought a new GPU just to be able to play this game. And we still haven't played it yet again. Oh my god, man, I stopped playing this in December. Now we have May. It's been a long time. I should have played this. But there was always like some reason why I didn't want to play it. Like some stupid reason, basically. Oh, sorry, I saw something on Twitter. I was closing the app, but I still had it. What's it called? I was closing the app, but I still had it open because I was looking. I was posting my. What do you call it? I was posting my announcement and I'm live. Yeah. Let me check. Did I do everything? Yeah, I think I set everything up correctly. Man, I kind of feel like perfect. I kind of feel like talking a little bit today, but I don't really know what to talk about. Perfect. We're going to play Esoteric App. That's literally the game for making me talk about shit. Because I'll just have to read the entire time. We're gonna see how it goes. I watched a lot of another streamer that I like to watch. So, how do you say? How do you call it? It might be a little bit easier now because I think I'm going to. Last time we were playing, I was like reading everything. I think I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Still, obviously, like it's a very read-heavy game, so I'm still going to read a bunch. But you know. We stopped last time while going into the Goblin sewers, I believe, where we are going to meet a leader of a criminal organization, like some goblin girl, like I forgot her name, but everybody was super afraid of her. Oh my god, I watched like this VOD of Juniper Tears. And oh my god, I forgot how good the game is, man. I really want to play it again. Like the entire presentation and everything. Oh my god. But it's so slow to progress in the game because it's basically just dialogue. And oh my god, I had to read so much. Especially, I still remember, man, when I had to talk to the devil lawyer guy, I was like, oh. He just kept talking so much. I really like the dialogue. It's just me reading it for stream was the problem, basically. But I should just get used to it, basically. I believe, yeah, that's what I should do. Okay. Let me open the game. Let's just go into it. Because like I said, I don't really know what to talk about. I was doing tech support for one of my family members today. I reinstalled Windows for them, or Windows 11, like on their PC that actually can't handle it, technically. But you know, you just make it happen, bro. Like it's not that hard. Oops. Yo, I'm back. Sorry, I started stream. I just left for an hour. My bad. Genuinely my bad. Should have just planned this out properly. Excuse me about this too. Okay, where were we? Right, we wanted to play Esoteric App. My bad, man. Oh my god, I'm the worst streamer in the world. I even thought my bit about doing like the whole text-to-speech thing was like super funny and creative. I thought it was like a great beginning to the stream, and then I started doing tech support. uh, okay. Let's actually start something. Oof. Nobody's watching this. Oh shit, man. Nobody's going to fight me when I'm playing Esoteric App. Holy shit. I'm gonna tank it anyway. Doesn't matter. Man. Yo, why is it working? Oh my god, why is it working? That's totally not the reason why I just left for like an hour. Sorry, I didn't even see it, man. Look, the game's working. Just the way that I wanted to. I'm so happy. I'm so incredibly happy. I don't know why, man. I think I just have to reinstall OBS, to be quite honest. Okay. We'll see how it's going to work when I'm going to switch games later. I changed a couple of my settings, so OBS might be taking less resources now, which is good. Yeah. Okay. did not save like some idiot. Okay. Am I ready to just jump right back into this game? I feel like I haven't played this game in a while. Yeah, man, 2 months ago. I feel like this is... I feel like there's something missing here. Like I'm not supposed to just open this game up like nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. This feels wrong. Like, this feels esoteric. Yeah. Spellbook. You may equip one spellbook, although since you're an average reader, spellbook in this context may also refer to magazines, novels, and other pieces of literature. Isn't reading fun? It is. I do not know where we were, like what we were talking about or anything. God damn it, man. Playing this game, I love having a computer. It's not working. It's not working. I hate it. Yeah, whatever. I think I just have to reinstall OBS, man. It sucks. I don't know why this is bothering me so much. I mean, I can just use window capture. This working, right? Can you capture my cursor? Yes, you can. Oh, okay. No, it's working. I see the problem. Using window capture takes more resources off of my computer. Ah, interesting. Okay, I think everything else is the way it's supposed to be. Hello, what do you have to say? Trifle. Speak with animals. I would like to have this. Pickpocket. Swamp extract. Yo. 12. Unbothered, moisturized, happy, in her lane. She's focused on her work, but she does not seek strife. She will help you if you do not pose a threat. I see. Level 6 Druid. I think I would like to play Druid at some point. Okay, let's talk. The elf looks you up and down as you approach. Human. Friendly greeting. Show him a primal attunement. DC 11. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh my god, I forgot everything. I mean, I remember it probably sooner or later. What do you know about the tea shop? Are you voting? Do I look like an elf? Okay, I don't think she told me anything important. And if I missed something, good. Resting tree. Oh, I remember this one. Dozen dwarves and orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns to the tavern keep and says, "Hey, give me a large one." The tavern keep says, "Please turn this into a joke. These are real people you're talking about. What's going on here?" Let me continue. So, the dwarves go... The dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect, nothing less. A joke never hurt anybody. A political struggle is never a joke. No, really, what's going on? A joke never hurt anybody. They made a bad joke. Words are sharp, carelessly aimed. They can easily cut the cord of any man. Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is the orc is hard at work, improving this shitty little city. The dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? You believe for a second the orc wants the city to improve? No, you've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. No, you've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. This is some kind of debate, eh? The orc is with the free striders, right? So she is with the good guys. The dwarves are Asgarlists. That means they like poor people, thus make them the good guys. Sure, let's go with this one. This seems like I mean, I feel like there are some holes in this argument because just being like they're with one people, so they're the good guys, seems wrong. But at the same time, they're with the what's it called? People with less basically. So they're the good guys. I mean, doesn't sound like a bad idea. They're a bunch of lazy assholes. Dexterity? Can you shut the fuck up? What a to is take from the ones who work and give it to those who don't. On the other hand, revolutionary free striders will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most poignant. Let us focus on each of those joints one at a time. Oh, come on. Freedom, free striders. Rule would entail joining the Free City Alliance. Local politics will be focused entirely upon serving the core citizen reeds and the interests of the trade company. DC-13 success. Democracy. While it is true that they initiated the move towards universal suffrage, the Free Striders are known for both ruthlessly pushing propaganda to vulnerable folk as well as just simply buying votes. This is fact. Ridiculous. Failure. Riches, they might bring a lot of money into the city, but it's always going to the factory owners and already rich folk. I really want to know what the success would have been. Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without freestylers, you would probably be a farmer. Who the fuck wants to be a farmer? Farming is good, healthy work. Healthy? Don't change the subject. Did you ever shut up? Did you never shut up? I feel like I should make a decision. Not really. Yes, you must retain the spirit of the Asgardian revolution. After completing a quest branch, you can allow it to take root in your mind. When doing this, you must make a choice between available feats. Take a deep breath, set up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Asgardian spirit and speech. With this feat, you restore 1 hit point every hour that passes. Really ain't so bad, to be able to unlock a better life for yourself. Who would want that? You should choose Money Talks. With this feat, you gain 50% more crowns on pickup. I don't want a feat from Dexterity, bro. I fucking hate this god so much. But this sounds way better than Asgardian Spirit and Speech, to be quite honest. You've chosen well. True harmony comes from being in tune with your fellow folk. The Dwarven way is the good way, the egalitarian way. I feel like it's resolved some conflict in the world. The city is dangerous as you are, you've been all time in your politics. Level advancement. Did I level up? Level 2 reached. Oh, I remember this. I think I want to go... Oh, I went Constitution mostly. This thing. I feel like I really want to go down on Wisdom, to be quite honest. And Constitution. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Maybe I should have done a Charisma, because Charisma seemed so cool. what do I have in my inventory? What's this? Plus 3 HP. How much do I have? Oh, you need to get a rebound. Most pages are snarled. Yes. Yes, preferring most pages as much. It feels a little terrible to even think about the knowledge lost. You need to get a rebound. Incense. Oh, those are my spell slots. What spells do I have? I don't want to roll this. Oh. Dancing light, charm person, cure wounds. Okay, how much? Oh, I don't have it equipped, I see. What's going on up there? Okay, I cannot talk to you. You guys are just background NPC. I see. Yes, damage twists. Beware her illusions. The dragon herself. Okay, let me talk to him first. Let me behold him. He's waiting.
Huh?
We brought him below a sprawling tree. The well-dressed goblin stands proud beside his master. Go ahead, cleric. A proud smirk motions towards the wooden throne. Much of his personhood hinges upon that throne and its owner. Such a little weasel. He should stand before the throne, address a court. Okay then. Dancing light. Short rest. Behold. $19. Oh, that's really high. Oh, I got 20. Oh, damn, she has high stats. What level is she? Chaotic good. This thing. Chieftain. Something's very wrong. Her eyes are striking your soul. Hold on to that feeling, or you will be consumed. She wields powers you could only dream of, yet her actions. Holy shit, her stats are so high. Level 18, bro, she's playing almost like a god. She wields power you could only dream of, yet her actions portray nature. Evil, good. Selfishness for one's own tribe, the defining trait. This creature is no goblin, for her desire lies heavily invested within this tribe. She is far older and far more dangerous than all these servants of hers combined. Yeah. Trifle. Bro, she would. Pixie dust slush. Engage. You approach the throne. The sprites flutter, a glow illuminating the trunk of this giant tree. Great tree, its roots reaching far below its branches, holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the Lady Sageleaf. On a throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it's threatening. Her eyes follow you with an intensity, reminds you of a certain pale man. So, this is the dragon. Yes, I can see her. Her glare is magnificent. Lady Sageleaf. Cleric of Norwich, of Earth and River. A shrill voice echoes out through the chamber. She's talking to you. You're the cleric. I was assured by your masters. The top brass of the palace itself. The words are tainted in disdain. Oh, your voice causes you to shiver. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So, tell me, human. You should run. No, wait, you can't, but you should. Dominion, she has control here. Why am I sitting here, waiting? An immense presence, you have no power here. Oh my god, like... it's like every survival instinct in my body is like, shit, run, run. We don't know what to do. Do something. Why am I sitting here, waiting? I had an accident. It's only been a day. My apologies, lady. My masters are idiots. But I'm here now, don't worry. I feel like this is the right answer. I had an accident. I want to go with this one because I want to see what happens. A frown quickly turns into a grin. Since we're on the same page then. Expression. She is appeased, for now. You can sense the dread in the air fade, yet there is a frightful presence. You need to stand. Do not let it impact your stature. Do not become frightened. I can do this. You're exhausted. Oh, I need to take a break. Yeah, success. Embrace your entire being as you meet her glare. With trembling innards, you resist. She lifts her chin. You stand good! She's not impressed, just happy you did not completely lose your mind. The dragon leans on her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my stress descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road. She roars, and you stand your ground. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word. Oh my god, I feel like I can do better with her. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, Magistrate Darrow, he alone believes I can do this. He alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. She appears to have been stewing over this annoyance for some time. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in. Magistrate speaks for the city. Why does Daros say that? Where is your usual jurisdiction? Where exactly is the tea shop located? Where's your jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law on Lower Tolstad. Why does Darrow say that? Because he's a fool, born out of nepotism and alcohol. Horrific slander. She claps her hands together. See, this is what I've been dealing with. Blind faith in a failing system. She lets out a frustrated groan. Where exactly is the tea shop located? She glares at you. It is, or was, rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. She snaps her fingers towards the goblin to her right. It means it's part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, the property is legally an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his head. Lady. My people have been handling the damn Cross contract for years. But now suddenly, when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises to deal with it, to clean up even. Now, suddenly it is the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption. Plain and simple. That's one hell of an accusation. Don't slay the great city of Norwich Goblin. Sounds shady. A sharp glare stabs you. No business in Norwich. And don't get me started on the actual people, and the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, and beckons towards the comely goblin. calmly. Gain experience. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf. Then he turns to you. Magistrate says it was an accident, involving a fireplace failure. They have yet to send anyone in the actual investigation to actually investigate the scene. How can I know that? What the fuck? How can I know that? You should trust the magistrate. You want to check it out yourselves? Of course. The lady glances at him, to which he responds by making a nervous face. He's embarrassed. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. There 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was slow at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. Thank the gods who were injured. Star witness. We only managed to get one name in the case. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns. That's the sort of prefix used by Earth folk, a human most likely. Earth folk, the people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquered the Scani coast, true mythological heroes. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, "He looked like one of the dungeoneers, you hear? A real adventuring man," end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to a water lane. Dungeon or water lane? Both sound like trouble. Frank, son of Frank, a dungeoneer. Fancy offered. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, he says, considering the state of the building. A Frank, son of Frank, a dungeoneer? I believe the comment was from one of the militia members. Would be smart to check the city below, just in case, despite the dangers. Yeah. It's a fake name. Really? Yeah. Down to water lane? Yeah, seems like he was heading in that direction. Though down could mean a number of things, water lane included. Fancy yellow outfit. I'm assuming some type of Reetsian fashion. Why was he there? We don't know. He's annoyed to have answered that question. Where is he now? We don't know. You just let him leave? Do you know anything? It sounds like you were handed a tough hand. He wasn't there, cleric, but yes. The militia did let him leave, since they were busy dealing with the fire. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down the crossing, or somewhere else, we don't know. Anything else you do know? Snare gives a nervous look to his master, before answering. We're furious, but we need proof. The lady raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. Secrets in the ashes. Corruption, madness. She claws at her wooden throne. Politics! Bureaucracy wears her down. This is clearly the work of a rogue, spellcaster, someone who cannot go unpunished. I will bring justice to Norvik. A rogue spellcaster. Isn't there an anti-magic task force we can call for? Can't he deal with it? Pointed Snell. Why, yes, there is, she exclaims. She points with a short finger. You. The Arcana Clerics of Earthguard, one of the few authorized spellcaster groups in their city, often used as a task force in esoteric events, accidents and magical assaults. The lady clears her throat. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge tribe and the Ulfgord city clerics shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She stares to serve. The dragon has spoken. This is my investigation. So, this is about revenge. Revenge? No, cleric. The gardener does not seek revenge upon the hail snail. Hail snail, a small icy moloch. Spread in esoteric weather events once breaks left. No, yeah, I think it's just a snail. They are simply eradicated. This is about keeping the peace, nothing more. Snail, she says, waving towards him. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, he says, bowing his head. You're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. If you were to represent the tribe in this venture, I want you to represent. His face lights up. The goblin and the cleric. Together you will have access to both upper and lower Tolstad. His expression is that of shock. He did not expect this. Dragon of Tolstad completed. Do not disappoint me, Snell. It appears you've received a party member on your divine mission. Said it had to be a damn goblin. Did I ever say this? A new member to the party. I've always wanted a goblin of my own. Oh my god. I don't like that. A new member to the party. He ignores you. The goblin takes a deep bow. The forces at work will be vanquished. Huzzah! The mystery of the tea shop shall be uncovered at Restorables. Mother, damn goblins. The mystery of the tea shop shall be uncovered. The sooner the better. I like the character for the cleric that I'm playing right now, or the one that I have in my head. He's kind of like a little bit stupid, nice guy. Yes, like because I want to go into the direction with him for like the socialism and something that fits his like with the dwarves and something that fits his high wisdom. And I think having him like a nice guy that is there for like what he believes to be like the right thing is going to be fit that very much. So I don't think it's the most fun playstyle now that I'm seeing all of the options. I think something more fun I would have gone with like a pure charisma. Or even like a strength build and become a fascist, basically, I'm assuming, like a racist. But, you know, I like going into that direction, just being a goody two-shoes, basically. But like, we're not really having the means to back his beliefs up, but trying to do his best. We might die horribly, but heroically, but unknown, like in some alley. Maybe we're going to like make the world a little bit of better place, but not by much. The new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric. Snell is joined as a companion. You can speak with him if you need help finding a way across Tolstad. The lady is keeping information from you. You should investigate the tea shop thoroughly. And we should also look for that witness. How do I get access to the tea shop? Right, and where's the tea shop again? Let's go. Yeah, out Frank. West and yellow. He winces. Either over on Water Lane or down in the city below. Yeah, the part of the dungeon. It's just the part since it's slightly less threatening, generally speaking. How do I gain access to the tea shop? Talk to your boss, Dara. Or I guess he's not your direct boss or whatever, but you'll need to get an audience with him if you want to get inside the tea shop. Right, and where's this tea shop again? You know the massive pillar reaching out into the sky? Yeah, just west of that. Here lies the centerpiece of Norwich, a glorious esoteric monument, one Earth gladly kept in his new city post-reconquest. Are you being sarcastic? I like you already, Snell. What pillar? Very funny, I saw. It's quite silly to think that anyone within 100 miles would not have been aware of the precise location of the gigantic stone pillar reaching up infinitely into the sky, especially when it is located less than 100 feet from your current location. Let's look up. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Sure, let's check out the other two. On to the lower layer. Dragon of Tolstad, you hear the request of Berber. central told start. The goblin glares at you with his muscles. A not so tiny dictator. "17. This goblin gets shit done, no matter the odds. Highly competent, but with craving for validation. Look at the way he dresses himself. He doesn't work for himself or any idea. This goblin devotes his life for his lady. No different from a religious nut." Okay, here's like high dex, and good charisma. That's basically what it looks like. But we still have no int in our party. Let me talk with you. We approach your game. Let's go. Let's get on with it. Remind me, what were we doing again? I have some stuff to take care of by myself. So, what's your position in all of this? Yeah, what do you mean? Why are you helping me in this through... whatever do you mean by the cleric? I just couldn't read this, man. I just turned dyslexic for a second. Why are you helping me in this rough world of ours? I'm here on behalf of Lady Sage Leaf, the wilderness of the streets of Tolstad, to not suddenly burst into flames in the middle of the day. Prayer will be done, so to say. What if it bursts into flames in the middle of the night instead? But why are you really here? My borders are not of interest, cleric. He does not want to disclose his inner feelings. Yeah, he told me. Thanks. Understandable. You're kinda creepy. Your family? I'm a goblin. What do you think? I don't know, bro. Goblins normally live in tribal societies with broad family structure. Your companion most likely has at the very least a dozen or so siblings. Any less would be remarkable, even in Norvik. Why would you even care about goblin family structures? Oh, so they have like a communal thing going on where they raise kids together, I assume? They don't even have their own culture. That was the point of the genocide. Oh. Why the fuck are you? Why are you like this? Oh my god. Well, I don't know. So yeah, I got lots of siblings. Duh. Ain't got no offspring though. Thank to God for that. Oh. She's what's her name? The dragon is a genocide survivor. Thank to God for that. I see you are infertile. The goblin son looks very tired. He stutters out his response. He does not want you to go, "Oh, it's true. No, cleric, I'm not infertile." Prove it. Second guess, you're a eunuch. See, I will stop asking. Prove it. Not gonna do that. Actually, I'm not sure how I would even do that in a reasonable time frame. He looks away and says, "Why am I entertaining this?" Second guess, you're a eunuch. Nope, wrong again. I will stop asking about this. He looks relieved. What if a person frame in the night instead? Where do I sleep tonight? I don't know. You see the feeder look. Can't the city pay for something? You're a cleric, for God's sake. I can't just not sleep. That's fine, right? Can I sleep with you? Maybe I can sleep with Visken. Can I sleep in the Goblin Garden? I could just sleep here. Guess I could ask the Coin Lord. Yeah, I'll skip sleeping for now. Maybe I can sleep with Visken? You're probably too warm for him. And don't phrase it like that. Can I sleep with you? No, and seriously, don't phrase it like that. Again, just, is Goblin Garden? No, I mean, thinks about it for a second and then once again says no. Can I sleep here? He looks around. Just here? Yeah, it's not so bad. Right here? His reaction step will not change no matter where you go on in this river fortress or of a district. Okay, maybe not. Guess I could ask the Coin Lord. Ah yes, the Daros, your boss on this job, isn't he? Guess you got another thing to talk to him about. Fun. Let's go. Okay, let me try this one. I want to see what's in there. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Ooh, what do we have here? Earth cup. Oh, this is my place. Flask of apples. Almost empty box state of... You just take the shit, like... Yeah, sure. Import codes. Mark this. Eligible. Right. What other gods are there? Wait, can I heal here? Through divine assurance or something? Repair spells. Okay, wounds. What's Shield of Faith? First level abjuration, cast in time, one bonus action. Can I just... Yeah. Charm person. Okay, thanks. What other gods are there? Yeah, whatever. I'm done here. Don't fall into the city below. I think I want to go into the city above first, to be quite honest. I think we can go into the city below later. I think I would like to first explore the tea shop, to be quite honest. River crossing. Oh, I think I was here before, maybe? Not entirely sure. Young Sphinx opens at 18. One strength, -1 wisdom. +1 constitution. This heals me. Okay. I could just, yeah. An almost intact and endless pillar, the centerpiece of Norvik. You look up at the pillar. Esoteric app added. The relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards. Right, this old thing. The central landmark of Norvik, the symbol of Earth's conquest. Earth was the god I believe in, right? To think such an esoteric object would just sit here, at the center of the city. Central landmark of Norvik. The day he took the red rocks and slayed the Troll King, he looked upon this pillar and declared this a sacred spot for all. Norvikians, for all Earth folk. Rock, a gigantic bird. A beast born through esoteric means. There are a handful of them found throughout the skies of Ascani. There's nothing to do with rocks. It was here before Earth, and it will be here after you. Remaining until the end. Wait to another time. It looks a bit broken. Cracked? Can I make money off this thing? How many of these pillars exist? It's a bit broken. Yes. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Several pieces of the pillar float around the air. What kind of power, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city? What kind of power would be capable of damaging this? Said gods. The fundamental force of reality. Can I make money off of this thing? No way. They don't even make admission to see it since it's such a trivial sight. How many of these pillars do exist? 8. Maybe? Something like that. One for each hand. Band. But ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. It's a sign of Earth's power, so yes, this is the best one. They're seen as a status symbol by many. Like a legitimate I'm starting to stutter again. Let me... Oh my god, I don't know, like, this is kind of hard. Like, I have to find a mix between talking and reading all the time. I guess it would be easier if I had, like, people that would talk to me, so I could just go, like, if, you know, it's just, like, every now and then, like, interact with chat or something, but, yeah, man, it's just so much reading. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of any in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the pillars of yore are relegated to being visual landmarks, seen from across the coast, through clouds and mist for miles. So what do I do with it? You can always attempt to focus on it, learn from this ancient relic. Since you're the master of all esoteric things, you could probably crack the secret of the pillar. Learn how it works and master it and gain ultimate power and so on. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Oh. He's speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Touch the wondrous pillar. Pillar of yore. You place your hand upon the smooth surface. The whisper gets louder. It says something to you, something weird. Conversation? Guess you can try to join in. Try talking to us. Closing your eyes, you begin to focus. Your mind's rarely to hit this esoteric force. Your mind forms into an arrow and you fire it forward, but it is repelled. Opening your eyes, your hand is no longer pressed against the cold surface of the pillar. You are instead holding it against your heart, shaking. It's wrong. Yes. Try again later. Whatever is whispering to you from beyond is more powerful than you imagined. Finish up. Yeah, I would really like to talk to the pillar. Dormitory. Sick. It says Simil, son of Strokeback. Yeah, I can just go in there, I guess. The Simil. Rough carving on the doors is RNA. Oh my god, why is there so much here? The slit mailbox says Snell, HWBT. Leads outside eventually. Winding path. Let's go into Snill's. Welcome to my pet. Go ahead, root around as much as you want. Also, can have some stuff of yours? No, and don't touch anything. Besides, I'm not sure how this is anyway useful for the job. But let me know when you're done looking around. Leave you alone? How much is the rent? It's a nice apartment. Yeah, I'm not here a lot. The goblin laughs. I'd argue it's much better than usual. One time I was on a date. I brought her back. Here. The girl? Terrible idea. The day was already going poorly. Imagine her expression when she steps in here and there's a pile of reports all over the floor. A blocked drain in the kitchen, sink and 15 confiscated bowls of pixie dust piled in a corner. Let me tell you, it took her 10 seconds to come up with an excuse. As his laughter fades, he looks around the place and tells you, anyways. Looks better these days. Figured if I'm such a neat goblin like everyone says, I might as well keep my apartment clean too. What an embarrassing story. You have a hard time believing you. Snell living in filth? Never. I guess people change. I don't think people change, but I do believe that all folk can control their behavior. I'm the exact same person. I've always been, flaws and all. They sure do. Time changes all things. I need to get all deep with that. What about you? The question cuts tiny little holes in your inside skull. They're so popular, right? He's not allowed to ask a person things like this. Breathe heavily. Thankfully change the subject. The goblin looks at you with no particular expression on his face. Oh my god, I rolled a 2. Just change it. Now. Well, but won't that be weird? Weird? You're shivering in front of him just from him asking a simple question. It's already weird. Now speak. I would rather talk about something else. Start screaming. We have great weather these days, eh? No rain for a while. Start screaming, don't speak. Ah! Then a new and interesting creatures. How have you ever met a new long folk? Says stares you for approximately 6 seconds. Then he opens his mouth and says, I understand. Nice guy. He'll allow you to move on. Phew. Sorry? Never mind. Do you have something else to say about your life? Me? Not really. For the last few years, I've been focused on the halfways. And whatever the old lady needs of me. Don't mean to sound ungrateful for, I do love it. It's really rewarding. What kind of reward? Like treasure? You seem more like a servant. You're clearly good at what you do, whatever it is. He laughs. I ask myself the same question sometimes. The goblin takes a breath. I tell you to look at it from a goblin perspective, but let me put it like this: Lady Sageleaf gave me options in a world of railroad tracks. I get to help my people and get real fucking good at it. So for now, I'm going to keep doing it. But then I'm getting bored. Maybe you should try something else later. Like I'm trying to tell you, goblins don't have too many options in this city. Sure, but sure, who knows? Maybe I'll turn out real good at magic and become the first goblin cleric. That should be cool. If it's tuned with the esoteric, sounds... Fix his tongue. Actually, no. Terrible. Terrible idea. Agreed. Shut up, Strength. He's joking. He's clearly and obviously joking. He grins. Anyhow, anything else you want to chat about, or can we get going? You live here alone? Yep. It's a cool place. How long have you lived here? You like living here? Yeah, I want to know this if he likes living here. It's central, right next to the garden. It's all I really care about, although the ventilation system is pretty sweet during those colder months. The whole is full of tiny holes in the air shafts. These circulate air from the river vents all throughout the tunnels. No one knows fully how they work, but they circulate both heated and cooled air, most likely magical in nature. It's good information, thank you. He mouses and gives you a side glance. What about you? Where do you live, cleric? Uh-oh, I should lie, right? I tell him the truth. I live with my mom. I live on the North Wall, in a nice city, sponsored apartment. Avoid the full truth. I could tell him the truth. It would be extremely painful. The truth is freedom, honor, goodness. Although perhaps you can make an exception. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your current living arrangements. Those goblins will not think less of you. I live with my mom. You do? Yes. It's a traditional family housing is good for society. It's honorable. Traditional. That's so weird. You do? It's honorable, actually. Did you know that? Like the other one, the one beside after it is like, yeah, it's good for society and good for economic, blah 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 blah. Yes. Yes. Ah. Well, I guess it's not too uncommon among humans. Bro, he's killing me. He's killing me with his... Bro, he like gave me... he gave me like 7 damage when I talked to him. Oh my god. He does not mean harm. Yes, it hurts. I assumed they would be normal in goblins with like their huge families and shit, and them living in slums that they would all like live together. But I actually assumed he would be like, yeah, that's fine. Well, anyway, tries not to linger on the subject since he sees your pain. I can't find my old place. She's not home a lot, so I must have it to myself. I used to live in a house, but they kicked me out. I kinda found my own place. Let's go like this. Economic shit, I agree. They kicked me out. I wonder about this one, huh? I asked why? Yeah. Maybe he's going to kill me. I don't know, bro. He's fucking homicidal with his words. They cut deep. Look, they just had some problems with some of my writings. Maybe we can talk about something else. Your writing? What? Can't that be... What? Can't be that bad at spelling, eh? Idiot comment. Bro, shut up. Spelling. Ah, because you're a cleric. Casting spell. Oh, that's actually clever. I like that. Like apostasy. The unofficial mark of a traitor. Oh my god. I got a new patriarch who didn't like me, and then when I presented an arranged argument for a republic revolution without the influence of the free cities, they said it was a misuse of state resources and they branded me with minor case of dereliction. Really? It's all overblown, and Bjorn uses the same corporate press all the time for a bunch of personal stuff, and he never gets in trouble of it, so it just seems really overblown to me. And yeah. I want to tell him this. No, he listens to your rant with an intense interest. So they can just do that? Toss you out? Shrug, apparently. I don't think they like me very much. It's all tower politics. And no, politics too, as it seems. Well, sounds like bullshit. But he's still employed as a cleric. Of course, this was just a disciplinary action. They've been mad at me since I refused to register as a member of the Party of Norvik. Interesting. So this whole thing is sort of like a redemption run for you then. Solving the mystery of the tea shop that exploded and so rejoin the fold. Yes, redemption is within grasp. Then I jump right onto the party and remake it in my image. No, fuck them. They are going to get thrown out when the freeze riders take over. Doesn't matter. Once the election is over, I go back to doing Asgard's activism. Like in the good old days. I'd solve it to prove my abilities. Eventually, I lead the city myself. I don't care anymore. I'll go be an agrarian or something. Problem is, I think Asgardus was the socialist body, right? Then I'll jump right onto the party and remake it in my image. Doesn't matter. Wait, can I look up the lore real quick? Somehow? Still like, wait, because I don't want to say something wrong. It's got us like the good old days. You sure had a lot of political aspiration, haven't you? I was a wild kid. I am a wild man. Gives you a slow nod. As per usual. Good luck with that. I don't mean to get it all personal, but if I had to live with my mother, I'd probably end up like one of those energy zombies. Experience-wise though, against the idea of generational housing. Let's talk about something else. Watch. Let's click for this. She looks after her own. I'll flick up tribes in the city room. But it doesn't used to be that way, and most goblins have a real hard time getting by here. Most girls won't hire a goblin, just like that. I see. They must not want goblins to the goblin nature of them. I mean, you guys. Why? Question. You're not humans, so by default, not average. You're not trusted. Back in the day, there were apparently a bunch of programs meant to push us into the workforce, anti-discrimination laws, goblin public works, projects, but the support for those ran out way before I was born. So most kids just fall into crime. You can't do that. In Norvik, it's illegal to be criminal. You need to try harder. Crime is the easy way. It's understandable. It's the only path for them. The clearest path at least. Size. Imagine you're a goblin kid. You spend most of your day in the warring with 20 others your age. There's barely any resources to actually teach you all the human stuff we're legally forced to be taught. If you're lucky, you've got one parent with a stable income. Otherwise, you'll be living in the dormitories. No support system, no chance to integrate into the city you're supposed to be living in. If you're lucky, you'll get a dangerous gig in the tunnels. If not, the only way for you to get enough money for food beyond basic handouts is joining a syndicate. They recruit young, so keep you in the juvenile stockade. You get caught, starting as an errand boy, ending up as whatever they need for the enterprise. Then you bring home a heavy push of crowns for your mom and pops. What are they gonna do? Turn a little kid in? Or accept the only major income in their household has gotten in months? Maybe they'll even encourage you, push you to get real friendly with the local runner. Circle like this in the halfways when the kids on. Weren't you a runner? Runner and handler. Yeah. It's complicated, but the Halfway Bridge tribe is classified as a syndicate. We run things in a similar sense to the Ishki and the NMBT, except we do things strictly by the book. We don't run drugs for one. We keep Waterland free of smuggling, but most importantly we keep the youth out of it and we keep the other tribes at an arm's length. Lady Sageleaf is real draconian in that regard. Everyone, and I mean everyone in our tribe, gets a job and a good salary. We've tried pushing this method, our support system, onto the other tribes, but it's hard and not always popular. We're the small, annoying, cultish tribe of Tolstad, after all. He sighs again. So it is what it is. He cares about this. A lot. You do too. Good to know. You're working hard for your lady. I sure do. Good, thanks for the talk. Ah, interesting. Huh, I didn't expect this guy to straight up just be such a good guy. Look at the matches. Extra thick. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, right. Okay, I can go keep... I want to go up again. I want to go see more of the city before I go back to the slums, to be quite honest. Knock. Sure, yeah, sure. Let's knock. Simmel's son, Simi's son is Strokeback. What was here? It's a dormitory. Oh, okay. Ah. Yeah, man, playing this game is weird. I mean, reading so much is weird. Behold. Oof. Oh. Okay, I got nothing on this guy. You got in your pockets. The girl looks across the chasm. Yeah, she's pretending to not look at you. Citizen, identify yourself. Clear your throat loudly. She slowly turns her head towards you. What? Why are you looking at me? Your name? You're lighting here. Where are we? No, go away. Oh, rude? Sure. Her bowels are filled with black tar and the death of trust. By the gods, that's horrific. Why do you feel that way? Bowels. Instinct. Bowel. Instinct? She does look at you now, with a disgusted expression. You're saying it out loud? Ugh. Go away. What do you know about the tea shop, mysterious woman? What are you voting in the election? I want to ask you some personal questions, but I have a feeling you won't respond in any meaningful way. Why are you voting in the election? Don't care for it. Election? Democracy. Your own vote. Good choice. I don't care for it either. You see, I'm apolitical. And that means I don't vote in elections like this because I'm above any sort of political affiliations. Your own vote? Democracy? The election? Your own vote? I don't. It doesn't matter. And I wouldn't tell you if I did. Well, I'm voting for the party of Norvik. Well, I'm a freestrider anyway. I throw a lot in for the Asgalis, they're cool. The Argarian would be great if they still existed. I agree with you, I'm apolitical on good days. Asgalist. Okay, I don't care. What do you know about the tea shop, mysterious woman? She rolls her eyes. It exploded. Everyone keeps saying this. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Have you seen it? I get the feeling you don't want to talk about it. Don't have anything to say. Lies? Okay. I want to ask you some personal questions, but I have a feeling... Ah, that's awkward. Damn. By the way, do I have like a spellbook journal? No city. I don't have like a proper map, right? No. Too bad. What a weird sounds of the dogs echo from beyond. Opens at sundown. It says view Laudex. Democratic propaganda. Yeah, it's true. Democratic propaganda. Turner, the first of the river guilds. Journal, Norvik, Earth. Charisma, wisdom, intelligence, constitution, dexterity, spells, religion, politics. The workers are all builders city. Yeah, okay. Managed to the highest government positions. Arc 7, the daughter of Patriarch of Norvik, the supposed face of the Nationalist Party. Due to, I don't want to go with those guys. Let's draw. But due to his withdrawn behavior, most campaigning is done by the magistrates. Okay. Foreman, member of the Norvik Asgard Council. Sometimes called the NSC, the stick rubber foreman, the forefolk guiding the Asgard movement in Norvik. They lead workers' union movements, Asgard rallies, and the entire Asgard's Workers' Party. Let's try this, okay. Oh wow, there's so much. Children's drawing on the wall. Almost there, but not yet. Collection of books. Political books. Literature. You see a collection of books from the philosophy canon, none of which you are really able to understand. Next to them lie a line of famous political books: Asgard's Theory, Hedonist, The Dark, Book of Shadow, Alexandra, many more. Alexandra is someone your patriarch quotes a lot. His ideas modernize theocracies in reads, reviving them towards the end of the Arcane era. The scholar has good taste. Open the Folk by Alexandra. Open the Blind Manifest by Hedonist. Memoirs of Statesmen. The Dark Book of Shadows by the Shadow Lord. Dark Book of Shadows by the Shadow Lord. Yeah, we're still in a fantasy world, like, don't forget that. Folk by Alexandra. Alexandra. This was the first book placed in your hands as an Folk recruit. Open it. Yeah. It's an old, worn copy of the same text. Musing about the divine era of great walking gods and their theocratic states. Walking gods, the term used to describe the divine avatars who rose and fell in the divine era. Most major religious codes were built around these figures. What was the last known walking god only faded 7 years ago? 27. So, here's to this, morphing into a series of guidelines for modern leaders as a response to the drawn-out coast war should return to the old. The proven, the organized, the divine. Although written from the perspective of not faith, nor service to the holy, but rather that of service to the state. The modern theocracy vision, the nation as an entity not bound by the prediction of and lifetime of its god. Instead, the nation-state will survive on unifying cultural traits passed down from that god to his people. This, Alexandro writes, will fasten them into the earth, creating firm grounding for the states to exist beyond any others. The later chapters go on to describe his dream of Millennium Empire, his grand plan, a nation to survive the passing of eras. A collection of ideas he gathers in this dream, an ideology structured around order without the weakness of monarchy, the chaos of democracy, or the esoteric dependency of magocracy. The Millennium Empire, the fascist ideal. A follower of fascism, an ideology born during the Coast War, formed out of Alexandro's dream of a long-lasting empire born out of the fallen theocracies of reeds. It's almost like he wrote directly about the struggles of today's Norway, dangerous ideas fashion has led to many cities of train reeds. Let me read this again. The modern vision, the nation everywhere instead of the nation state will survive. Okay, he's talking about basically making a what's it called? Like some ideas, like basically making some kind of race above them all, like that keeps the people together. Very Roman. Now that I think about it, like it doesn't necessarily have to be like the Aryans, but unifying cultural traits. Yeah, it seems more Roman than Nazi Germany. And firm ground for the states to exist beyond any others. Yeah, man, but dangerous ideas. Fascism has led many cities astray and reeds. Whatever your thoughts are, this book is used to reshape the society. You know well how effective it is. Put the book away. A blind manifesto by the hedonist. The book. The book. Always listen to your hungry stomach, it says, with big, ugly letters on the first page. You should listen to the book and the stomach. This crazy old text, this wonderful manual, this foul debauchery. This wonderful manual. Same as always, the book begins with a triad about property ownership. Oh, okay. Then, on the 5th page, you find a diagram showing how to ritualistically summon a demon. It's incorrect, however, on purpose, supposedly. Purpose is metaphorical criticism of authoritarian governments. Oh. The rest is a series of extreme essays on the topics of hedonism, rejection of statehood, free association, maximizing sensation, direct democracy, and reciprocal exchange. It paints up an image of an ideal world where all can live without strife simply through the cooperation and love of all things. Loving image, communally loving. It is the thing that makes you feel good. Text of truth. Look at the chapter on free love. You flip to page 32, you remember it well. It pictures. Tiny scribbling, something akin to stick figures, positioned in various enwrapped unities. Oh my god, I'm beginning to stutter so much again, man. Like reading so much and just talking so much. But it wasn't really like a reason to wait to like take a break or something. I hope this isn't like too boring right now. I hope this yeah. You remember the words well, the guide on how to make ultimate sensations of flesh. Put the book away. Open member. I really want to know like more about like the different. I really want to read this right now. Sorry. The first few pages are devoted to a rambling text about the history of governing. From ancient texts from various beasts of yore to gods of the divine era. The several arcanist figures, Darrow then smoothly moves on to conflate their accomplishments with his own. Especially since he also includes an explanation of his lineage, that he is a direct firstborn grandson of Morgo Darrow, the first paladin of Ur. Morgo Darrow, the legendary first paladin of Ur, founded the Urf-god and died tragically at a young age. He is remembered as the manly ideal of Norvig. The many pages go on to describe both practical but mostly theoretical methods a statesman should use when dealing with the populace, the bureaucracy and the ideologies of modern life. Generally, the book has a rather rough tone about democracy. The quote we've heard before from this book pops up towards the end. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk, who think them capable of making rational and informed decisions, devoid of personal bias and emotional conduct. From what we remember, it caused quite a stir when it came out 2 years ago. Quite anti-democratic. No wonder people were upset to have a magistrate use such terrible language. You do so. Put the book away. Open the book of Shadows by the Shadow Lord. You pick up the black covered tome. A faint tingle goes through your gloved hand. That's the most evil book I've ever seen. How did they even get the cover to be that black? It's like a void. A memory lingers in this tome. If you open it, you shall recall. Open it. Despite its evil nature. Text is not dangerous. The pages show but a holy scripture of the Shadow Lords. The Shadow Lord, an early walking god of the divine era, known for his legion of Death Knights, and the grasp they hold over Old Dominion for close to a century. His city, Savalny, still stands today, and is where the remaining Shadow Clerics gather. The Shadow Lords lost religion, one of eternal servitude and the search for life in death. However, you remember it well. This was the first book you were ordered to study as punishment for your idiotic behavior at the towers. You remember. First journey towards the esoteric. Recorded. How liberating it was. To know beyond any doubt how much greatness hid within your mind. Blurred faces, hushed whispers, crowd of thoughtful peers, each snickering about your hand. Raised hand among a crowd of sheeps. Patriarch. It's not just a religious text. They stare at you. It's a spell book. Those were the words. How they laughed. They asked you to prove yourself. So you did. I went up to the Patriarch. I took the Book of Shadow. Yes, then I... Yes, memorize. Detect alignment. You memorized it on the spot. Then you cast an ancient spell, once used by the Death Knights of the Shadow Lord, to subjugate and control the minds of his people. A spell that is, despite its first level, not learned by most clerics until they grasp the intricacies of higher tier casting. Everyone was left stunned by your excellence. To not only master such a spell, but to do it in seconds instead of days. The moment, it was yours. From that moment, you marked your place at the towers as the greatest spellcaster, the greatest talent among them all. However, as always, the weak fear the strong. That moment also began your ostracization. You would never be among them, never peers. None would see you in any way as a brother or a comrade. I would be a leader, I would be an enemy, I would be an obstacle, I would be their end. I would be a leader. You are, and shall continue to be, gasp for air. Your vision is blurry. It is filled by the pages of the book. What's the book? Take the book? No. Okay, behold. I didn't get this. Little for scholar. Scholar of the Fort Nip. Come with me. A man working out of a hole in the wall. This is the type of man who knows exactly where he is going and is simply going to there very slowly and deliberately. He knows his expertise, his moves are calculated, his journey long. Take a step into the cramped office, standing in front of a sleeping halfling. Good forenoon, citizen, hello. Oh, he moans and slowly opens his bushy eyes. A confused gaze focuses on you. Life is pain. What? Terrible, terrible pain, oh, he mutters and rubs his face. The wrinkles fold over one another, like waves on a storied sea. Are you... He looks at you with his weary expression, then he rubs his nose and sniffs twice. Are you here for the invoice? His words come out in a stilted halfling accent. What? The invoice. I don't know any invoice. Not for you at least. Should I have an invoice? No. 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 Oh. Oh, hold on. I've already paid that invoice. You're here for something different. He leans in facing Snell. I hope Queen Goblin has no quarrel with this old scholar. He holds up a poem. Nah, we're here on city business. Yes. I have some questions about the tea shop mostly. Tea shop? Then you are dealing with interesting events. The city has seen its fair share of great calamities over the years, and the tea shop's explosion appears tiny in comparison. Tiny? It's a huge conspiracy. A huge one, better take care of it then. Curious, it is absolutely vital for keeping the old brain in motion, so I commend you, cleric. And you as well, my goblin friend. He looks around grunting. Can I get either of you something? Some fucking water or... He wields words like coastal winds. No thank you. Your companion replies very quickly. Your scholar a pleadant, right? Yes. Me, yes? I am Snore a pleadant. A pleadant. And he says, bows his head in a chair, scholar of Fort Nip, university in dedicated service to the progress of ice. But what exactly do you do? Many things. Primarily my expertise stands on the topic of alignment and its many historical and contemporary applications. Some bullshit? I will tell you. These days I mostly deal with other forms of study. Specifically I run this office here on the experimental technique of psychoanalysis. What kind of magic is it? No magic at all. Although there has been some... It's not gonna be a Sigmund Freud, right? Although there has been some detect thoughts involved at some point in the development. It's a form of mind healing as they call it. Want to call it support instead. It is essential the idea that the mental present is shaped by the mental past. And that through dialogue, our unreleased unconscious ghosts can be vanquished. So it's talking about feelings. I know, truly horrifying. A Reetsian friend of mine once told me this joke, and I apologized for it. It's too vulgar for a taste, but he spells out the words through little chortles. Listen to the vulgar joke. Right. A cleric, an arcanist, and rogue delve into the lair of a succubus. The fiend defeats all three men, throwing them in a dungeon. But she grows a fancy to them, and she offers them a choice. For each man who can successfully satisfy her, she will let that man go. Otherwise, he speaks with little fits of laughter in between. She ends them to so to say. This is going to be a long tale. You actually haven't heard this one. Oh ho ho ho. How long? The succubus, such a thing would never offer such terms to a mortal man, or to run back to his tail. Do go on. Oh, I'll skip the joke, please. What about back to his tail? So, the three adventurers debate on which order to go. Eventually, the rogue and arcanist decide the cleric should go first, as he is a virgin and will be at least likely to increase their standards. Your goblin companion rubs his eyes as he listens to the joke. The cleric, being divine and so on, prays to his god and goes to the fiend's bedchambers. He comes out 10 minutes later, completely unharmed, and gives a thumbs up to his two friends, who of course both feel a great sense of relief. The arcanist goes in next, confident and arrogant. If the cleric would do it, the fiend must be easy. Within minutes, his bones roll out of the bedchamber entrance, the man having been incinerated by hellish flames. The rogue is horrified, but realizes, obviously, the arcanist overestimated his abilities. So he carefully enters the bedchamber, where they put every ounce of effort into it. Less than a minute later, screams erupt from the bedchamber, and the rogue's lifeless corpse falls out of the entrance. The cleric prays for the soul of his comrades, and gathers their remains for burial. The succubus steps out, smoking a cigarette. She tells the cleric, your friends are truly terrible. They were just fumbling about down there, at least you managed to touch it a little. To which the cleric responds, you are truly an awful creature, and I will pray for your presence to be exorcised from this plane of the existence every day until the day I die. Then, before he walks away, the cleric also adds, oh, but I did heal that horrible wound you had between your legs. Hopefully that makes you less evil in the future. That's not funny, bro. The goblin lets out a slight gust of wind through his nose. Laugh harder, get it? The halfling got chortles loudly. What kind of humor, you might say? In short, you can view the succubus as an evil in the world, which religious fervor would pray to repair. However, such reparations could often lead to a not so optimal path. He keeps on laughing. Or most simply, you could say it's a basic allegory for alignment itself. The cleric meant well for all intents, but his actions cost the lives of both his comrades. Is that evil, or is it good? And so on. Oh yeah, they would have. She had apparently like really low standards, so they would have survived if it weren't for him. Either way, psychoanalysis. Yes, that's what we were talking about. It's about a feelings, thoughts, memories, choices you've made, things that have happened to you. They can bog you down, so to say, and the goal in my clinic practice is to root that out in my patients' minds and help make them aware of repressed negative baggage, if you will. So one can move forward more speedily. I don't have any repressed negative feelings. Sounds like removing a curse of the mind. In a metaphorical sense, yes. But it's not the only thing I work on here. I am currently exploring the dream of animus. Dream of man and woman. You dream about men and women? Sounds interesting. It is. Beyond that, I also focus a lot on my own, unverified theories. He stabs his knees and grins. The folk spirit, have you heard about it? Sounds like a collective folk view on mortality. Morality. No, I have not. Understandable. It's not yet published. The folk spirit is the working title for my new thesis. Most of it is, if you excuse my aneurin, fucking bullshit. But in short, it is about how each folk share a number of core communal archetypes or myths. I've traveled around the coast to collect as many tales, writing down thousands of stories previously only. It is, oh, what's his name? The guy that Jordan Peterson was obsessed with. Shit, I forgot his name. It's that dude. Thousands of stories previously only passed down orally. How to see how well my theory holds up in the minds of so many folk. He clears his throat and leans back into his chair. Apologies, I'm ranting here. Let us put a stop to it. What do you want, cleric? Can you give me some mind healing? I want to inquire about this. Mind healing, sure. Of course, I am a bit swamped in work right now. I will get you a booked slot. I have time after the election. You should come visit then. Okay, I'll do that. Great, I've not had a chance to hold a dialogue with a cleric before. It will be interesting. Truth be told, I'm very overworked. I'm struggling with a certain topic. It makes a noise that might once have been a cough. The old man is frustrated. He's trying to avoid even thinking about it. What? I am focusing on a specific idea of civics. The idea of two opposite faces of the ego, masculine and feminine. But I just can't seem to get past a certain hurdle. Explain. You see, there is a work called Book of the Mind. It is, in my opinion, civics' masterpiece in the figurative sense. Oh, it's like a secret book, hidden deep in some dungeon. Oh, no, I own several copies. There is a rare edition of this book, which contains a rumored so-called final foreword from Civics himself. In this foreword, he apparently revealed a revelation about his categorization of the psyche, specifically on the top of gender. Might be nothing, but it would be highly interesting to get my grubby hands on it. He leans in and whispers, and more importantly, it would bring me great pleasure to know how much Civics would be spinning in whatever Persinian mass grave he spared if he knew a halfling like myself was pioneering in his footsteps. Oh, understandable, you guys are pretty weird. He wasn't a fan? He wants to develop his ideas further? Yes, that is the idea. Snore leans back in his chair. This final 6th edition of the book, it was only printed in 10 copies. The publisher then hiked up the price in order to sell it to collectors. These collectors have spent the last 3 decades using these copies as a form of investment, making sure to keep the content of that forward a tightly guarded secret. Smart way of making money. It's about gender, then it's better to keep it a secret. How terrible! A scholar's words should always be freely available. Nothing's ever free, even if it is free. So what, you want me to find this rare book? I don't think I could afford that. You should save up money and buy one if you want it that bad. I drank a bit too much the other night, and in my desperation I paid a diviner to cast Locate Object for me. I didn't expect anything, and it was very expensive. However, she actually found it. A copy of the 6th edition book of The Mind is here very close to Waterlane View. And she even told me the exact direction. He pointed to the floor, about 40 meters straight down. It's in the city below. And you trust this diviner? And what's the name of the diviner? Meters? Yes, exactly. Meters? Right. That sounds like 100 feet. 150 maybe? So this was a freeze rider. You know, if you were fucking Americans, bro, with their feet. Why are you so obsessed with feet? And trust is diviner. Yeah, well, trust might be a bit a strong word. but she was connected to the Free Striders, and while they're ruthless capitalists, they would not keep a scam artist around. Or if they did, would be very funny, of course. What was the name of the diviner? Lisa, I believe. She used to have a hut on top of the Free Strider building. It wandered away, I think. Wandered? He makes... Man, we haven't even been streaming for like 2 hours. Man, all of this reading is exhausting. He makes little walking motions with his fingers. Skedoodled, as they say. It sounds like a quest. Sure, why not? So many side quests, Snell bothers to himself. Delve into the dangerous tunnels above and get me that book and don't get yourself killed, and in exchange I will well, what the fuck kind of report do you want? He swore a lot. I want to teach me how to be a man. I want to heal my broken mind. I don't know. Do you have a magic item or something? I want to heal my broken mind. Possible how fix another's mind. I could promise support, but no guarantee. Choose something else. Magic item? I have books in droves. You know what, he says and snaps his fingers. The book itself is expensive and probably magical in some sense. Get me the book, let me take a look at that forward, and you keep the book. Afterwards, that's still a quest, right? I don't have to even return to you in that case. I can just take the book and go. So you can't offer me something else too? That sounds wonderful, love quest. Sure, sighs. I suppose I can offer you some guidance in understanding the book as well, if you let me make a copy of the forward real quick. Cheer. The quest will be completed. I'll cheer. He sniffs. I'm not an expert in what kind of weird shit is down there, but the city below is dangerous, so don't wander blindly. Good luck, cleric. Oh, he has so much to say. I like to talk to him, actually. Very interesting character. I want to cry about this folk spirit. Imagine if you feel the origin of our stories. All stories? Yes, all of them. As sentient folk, we clearly have the base ability to come up with random ideas and turn them into emotionally resonant tales. Emotionally resonant tales. Tales that explore the condition of life itself and make us feel many things. But an interesting thing happens if one were to study the core parts of these stories. That even if we look at stories crafted in entirely different bands, separated isolated tribes, or even in worlds outside of For Your itself, there's overlap. Stay quiet. Humans who live in the remote mountains of Im have the same repeated tropes in their foundational myths as humans in reeds. Same for halflings, the Stormbloods of Kargemish have the same variations as my people in Fortnip, despite being separated in esoteric evolution by at least 10 millennia. It's as if every folk is haunted by a spirit, like an unconscious collective dream, of concepts and ideas that follow us. Even when those separate folks originate from entirely different worlds, do you imagine? Two folk arrive through two separate gates of yore. They are alien to one another, culturally, spiritually, biologically. Yet they share those core myths. That is what I am studying. That's very interesting. Isn't it? Most importantly, it's provable. A unified soul of a people. What happens upon merger? How is it provable? Is there a folk spirit that's better than the others? Provable? Reproducibility. Analysis. Cultures and folk who had no contact with one another, even originate from different worlds, both have the same core myths. Narrative traits, archetypes, repeated tropes. It's the same method used when uncovering ancient dead languages, using common denominators to narrow down similarities and differences. He adjusts his mustache. No, there hasn't been that much reproducibility yet from my peers. I'm still working on getting other scholars in on this topic. Is there a folk spirit that's better than the others? Better means nothing. There's so much weight put onto making one greater in some perspective than others, and it's just a ridiculous game of dick swinging. Of course, I also hate this horrid idea that every culture is amazing and wonderful and, you know, everyone is holding hands and dancing together. Oh no. Every culture is equally terrible. But they are all specialized. These symbols we reproduce are clothed in meaning based on lived experience. A human living in the frozen tundra will derive and require much different practical uses of those core myths than a man living in the harsh deserts. Yet each folk type has its own fundamental traits that these symbols represent. It's very interesting. It's a lot of junk, with some nuggets of gold, that much I would say. What happens when two folk types merge? Ah, yes. He lifts a finger. No clue. He's honest. It is even harder to pinpoint due to the nature of merging cultures. In cases like humans and dwarves, here in Norway there's more data but not enough to say anything of note. But it seems to me like the folk spirit remains pure in a sense in one direction, or the other. For example, humans can obviously reproduce with dwarves, but the offspring is always aesthetically and biologically speaking very human, which does not make sense biologically. We are scientifically speaking different species. Dogs do not breed with cats, do they? The same effect can be seen in most functional folk mixed breeding. Logically, it should not be. Evolutionary adaptation dictates the creation of a mixture, not a one-sided creation. So it is theorized to be some type of powerful esoteric effect that allows this reproduction to take place. In the scholarly community, we call it the Oso effect, one-sided offspring. You know a lot about this topic, huh? So one side is always dominant, huh? Doesn't it mean the dwarves would eventually stop existing in Norway and just become human? And do you think the folk spirit follows the one-sided offspring? It's a good question. If two people live alongside one another for a long enough time and they reproduce with one another equally, but the offspring are all aesthetically human, then yes. Eventually there would only be one people, and it would be a people who look human. However, there's a big factor in charge here, that is elusive and enticing topic of mating preference. There's not much proven data I can point to, but if you allow me to speculate, then I would say only a minority of the population of any tribe will ever have a strict preference for mating outside of that tribe. Without a basic assumption like that, I do not believe the tribe itself would remain intact enough for civilization to emerge. So, in the case of dwarves in Norway, I do not believe the two tribes can ever truly merge. Cooperate? Yes. Cohabitate? Of course. Even mingle and date and crossbreed? Absolutely. Why not? But merge? No, impossible. You know a lot about this topic, huh? Where's my mouse? Once again, I'm afraid this is all coming from experiments performed by arcanists, horrifically so. So one side is always dominant, huh? Not biologically speaking, but esoterically, yes, objectively so. There's a list of this hierarchy in some textbooks, but it's a pretty taboo topic, as you might imagine. And do you think the folk spirit follows the one-sided offspring? Maybe. I have not done enough work to say anything for sure. Nor have I been peer-reviewed. Nor am I very sane or stable individual. He grins. Come across his arms, ready to hear your comments. The halfling scholar leans back in his armchair. I think you're crazy. I think we've got something cool cooking here. I think your theory needs a lot of work. I think your rant breeding was very conspiratorial. I think you got something cool cooking here. Oh, do you? Gives you a quick note. I would not spend my old age here if I did not agree to. In some deep sense, he sniffs. Thank you for listening to my rant, cleric. You as well, my goblin friend. You're welcome. Oh my god, there's so much to ask him. What are you voting in the election? Tell me. I'm a fairly Escalis, my man! Okay, why? I call it filthy, good choice. Pragmatic, dogma. The green banner is flowing in a strange context here, in this Republican wet dream of ours. Escalism is supposed to be about abolishing the entire structure of hierarchy. That history is driven by economic struggles, specifically the clash between classes. Escal and Skull is a classless, stateless society where everyone's equal. But looking at the Norwegian Asgalists, it's clear to me they long ago let go of the skull, let the skull slip past. Look at them. They are shaking hands with the establishment, trying to find a peaceful solution, they say. They want violent revolution. They simply become part of the establishment. We need violent revolution. He frowns. Look, the hairy halfling mutters. Genuine change, true change, needs a true revolutionary break with the existing order. There's no doubt about that. Incremental reform, small changes within the capitalist system will always fail to address its fundamental contradictions and injustices. My time in Reeds made it clear to me. But always be wary of simplistic utopian visions. It is a path cowards and corpses that leads such blind idealism. So I will vote for this social democratic compromise. This handshake with capital. Now I'll go home and piss myself and die, dreaming the next generation will have the answers I do not. Oh. The compromise is good enough for now. I hope the next generation votes for violent revolution. Any Asgardianism is too much Asgardianism. You should all be run out of the city. I, on the hand, am not an Asgardist. I am apolitical. If I kind of want to be apolitical, bro. It's so funny. A compromise is good enough for me for now. If you think I agree, part of me does. Become even more of an Asgardist. Gain 15 experience, 5+3 for choosing this political stance 3 times. But I do truly hate this idea of tipping the heads to these truly fascist regimes. And yes, even the revolutionary freestriders are fascist, in a deep sense. Interesting. How do you think they got their start? Through the coin of those who profited in the great suffering of old Domino, in the Coast War, and grinding the flesh of humanity. Freestriderism is filthy opportunism, not republicanism. They are just arcanist regimes, with a painted mask and slightly less horrific esoterical power in hand. Slightly. So what? We don't even try to bring about Asgard's dream. These fans are more than that. They're the ones who get this election started. Freestriders are truly terrifying. I have never heard a good word about the Freestriders at all. Why should I say, yeah, they're the great ones, bro? Unless I'm like role-playing something. So what? We don't even try to bring about Asgard's dream? He sighs. Oh my god, we're in the Marxist part. We're in the Marxist. That's the point, bro. I don't think it's not going to be like a one it's not the Marxist Party. It's not a one-to-one translation of like real-world issues. I think the game is very aware of this, and like it takes real-world concepts and gives its own spin on it. You know, just that it made its own world. You know, took racism and just made it like fantasy racism. You know, I think this game seems aware of like it's not just trying to copy and paste real-world issues into its world. It takes real-world issues and discusses them in the context of its world, like racism, and we're going to see how racism turns out, because one of the major criticisms of fantasy racism I've always heard is it's not real racism, bro. Like, there's a difference when your fucking race is literally made by Satan himself. Or like some evil god, or like they are actually like way more dangerous. Like imagine if like the, what's it called? Imagine if like the dominant species right now would be halflings. And then like a minority would be like orcs. And they would be like Warhammer orcs. And then it would be like, yeah, we could give them equal rights and they could fucking maul us to death every fucking chance they want to. Like, yeah, bro, like the fuck are we gonna do against them? We're gonna see how the game handles its fantasy racism. We didn't have too much opportunities to see how it's going to go about this, but at least on the political side, they seem to like take like left-leaning or socialist. Yeah, let's just say left-leaning. That isn't really socialist right now. They take like those concepts like from the political spectrum and turn their own spin on it. But that being said, I think it's very interesting the way that they made the way that this guy just said his argument at least was, doesn't mean that the game itself says it, how the capitalist party basically is in itself deeply fascist and is using the democratic system to empower themselves, you know, which is, you could pretty easily say is like, you know, a commentary on current politics, but at the same time they are taking the, are they? I was going to say, wasn't like true communism like something like very, very, very close to anarchism? So I was going to say like that the Socialist Party originated from a anarchist party, but oh shit, man, I should know more about this stuff. Anyway, might be, they might have just made a Marxist party. I might have been reading them like a anarchist party. So it truly class the stateless society. I might be wrong. They might just be taking real world issues and discussing them in a fantasy setting. Not terrible, but we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, we're gonna. With a deep groan, he starts rubbing his hairy face. Workers unite and unionization and guild power. It's all well and good until it gets loud. Make a bit too much noise and the true powers quickly and efficiently drop this illusionary mask, facade and esoteric spell that tricks us into thinking they care. Or that they are in any way Volcarian. Volcarian, concerned with or seeking to promote the welfare of all folk around the coast. So, what about you, cleric? You're voting Aeschylus, I presume? Yes, they have my vote. I'm voting for the party of Norvik. I'm voting for Priest Riders, vote Agarian, but what? Love. My good gnome, I am entirely apolitical. Bro. Yes, they have my vote. Terrible to hear. But why not, right? He sniffs. Now, for something else, before I start ranting about the suffragette movement. Your companion glanced at you. No, please, I really, really want to know what you think about the suffragettes. The halflings. I've wagged a finger at you. You're a brave man, cleric. Thanks. When the first talks about the election began, it was late Arcane era, about 30 years ago. In those early days, the suffragettes were mostly dwarven women. Suffragettes and efforts grew formed by dwarven women in the early days of the suffrage movement. When human women began joining the group, they eventually won over the palace, and universal suffrage was ordered. They had the backing of a few hundred hardcore universal Erstgelist sects that had remained since the Great Project concluded. I have problem remembering those names. Wait a second. We are for Erstgelist. Wait a second, was I wrong? Isn't Erstgelist like the Socialist Party? Because that's what I'm role-playing right now. Yes, I'm right, okay. But when Ulf died and talks of an election grew loud, the war woman had a hard time getting through, both because of the less progressive Erstgelists and, of course, the traditional cultural practices of the Ulf folk. So the movement didn't kick into gear properly until, of course, human woman decided to join. Oh boy, those are scary. I like those. Is the not statistically probable? Yes. Mind you, this was after almost 2 decades of Drow women pushing for universal suffrage. Within just a few years, with the voice of angry rich human woman yelling and writing and protesting, the palace patriarchy gave in. That's the history lesson, but here's the part I'm fucking serious over. What? Those rich human women, do you know what happened to them? You have the sense. I'll tell you, many of them are today fascists. Can you imagine? They run an incredible campaign in order to get the right to vote, break the chains of oppression, piss off the tyrannical men, smash the patriarchy, and so on, all to throw their lot in with that very same traditionalist ideology. An ideology that clearly wants to, well, of course, also just to not have any voting going on at all. But specifically, not allow women to vote. It's ridiculous. Why would they do that? Maybe they realize the errors of their ways. I don't understand women. Why would they do that? I ask the same. Part of me thinks that it has to do with some type of opportunism. These are women whose time in the spotlight ended once they won the right to vote. Suddenly, their entire platform of activism disappeared overnight. But even still, why nationalists? Perhaps there is some, if you don't mind me speculating wildly, some type of perverse psychosexual thing at play here. Highly misogynistic statement. You should do better. Or is it simply a question of class? It probably is. Yes, probably. They are mostly a group of rich people. And that would, logically, supersede their identity as women. If the rich human position in society is threatened, they have more to lose as rich than as human. It's a complex topic, and I don't have fucking time to think about it, even though I want to desperately figure it out. But it is just something I'm fascinated by, you know? Anyway, I want to inquire about this. We are now going to take a break. I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes, maybe, if it takes that long. And yeah, I'm thinking the problem is with like playing. I wanted to play Silent Hill today. I even like made a whole post about it on my socials. The problem is that if I can't use game capture, I don't like the... Silent Hill is a pretty hard game on my computer, especially when I'm streaming it. And if I want to go play... If I can't use game capture, I have the problem that I can't look at my game statistics, on my computer statistics, how much of my computer is being used, etc. And it's also going to cost me more performance on OBS. I should be able to tank this with my graphic card, with the one that I got now, but I hope it works out. Should be. Still not a fan of this solution, but I will then have to turn off my VTuber. It's fine, I guess. Go back to the way how it looked when we played Silent Hill in December. But it is in a couple of minutes. Oh, for now. Thanks, citizen. Let me save. Okay. Give me 1 second, because I definitely do want to let this game load while on break, because it takes a little bit. And okay. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I think I have to make my VTuber, yeah, a little bit bigger. That's the proper size that it's supposed to have. He is. They are. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't gender. Maybe I shouldn't gender glob. Okay. Silence. L2. I turned some music on a little bit. I need a little bit right now. Oh my god, all of this reading. I really like the game. I should not be streaming it. I really like the game, but I am not that good of a streamer that I can just sit here and read a book to you. I also feel like we're not making any progress in the game. Too bad, man. What was I going to do? Yeah, I was going to stalk someone. Oh, my socials. Okay. Oh, I got a little bit warm. I just did like a small exercise just to get my heart rate up. I heard it's like a great idea, especially when you sit in front of your computer all the time, to just every hour or something to just get up and like just get your heart rate up for like a minute or something. Just keep moving. Oh my god, I was gone for so long. I didn't even notice. Yeah, okay. Okay. I have to close this and I have to also, let me look at the game first. Because game capture is not working. Too bad. I know. Okay. Silent Hill 2. I'm going to turn off my. Wait. Yeah, why can't you see my statistics, bro? I know I turned it off. I know that. I didn't turn it off, I mean, I know yesterday when I played Mixtape you couldn't see it, man. I had it up the entire time. But now for some reason it's visible again. I don't know how this works, bro. Let me turn off my VTuber and Steam too. I need every fucking megabyte that I have of my however my performance of my CPU is measured, bro. I need it all. Anything else that I can turn off? No, I don't think so. I think that's. I could probably turn off the driver for my. What's it called? Oh, sorry, I just went so close with my throat on the mic, man. You might have heard me swallow. Oh, it must have been disgusting. Yeah. I might be able to turn off my. I don't need to be that thorough. Okay. We are back in Silent Hill. After a long time not playing this game. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh my god. Check what about the audio. Should be fine like this. Okay. Oh, I love this game so much. This game and the other Silent Hill, they have completely destroyed my view on games now. I have such high standards now because of those games. Okay. Everything is working, running perfectly fine. It will appear. Yeah, man. Amazing. Now let me just remember all of the controls. Then let's just get going. Oh my god, I haven't played this game in a while. Such a gem. Oh no, what are my graphics settings, by the way? Ray tracing on, frame rates, cap, frame generation. I need frame generation, sorry about that. I hate it, but what are you gonna do? Custom. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's looked like this is like such a high, like the scene with like the moving hands and everything. This was such a like problem area, so I'm assuming everything is going to just run fine now. And the game looks good. I'm not having any problems. I remember when I tried to get the game to work with I remember when I tried to get the game to work when I was playing with my old graphics card. I like did the exact same thing where I tried to turn all of the settings up, but oh my god, it would not work at all. Let me try the audio a little bit louder. I think it might be a bit too quiet. Okay, let me see what the cutscene says now.
Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Not at all, silly.
But the thing... It stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Well. If you happen to make up your mind. I'll be waiting.
I'll find some way to... I'll come back, I promise.
god, this cutscene. You have to imagine. I tried to get this game to run for like a couple of months actually. And I was really doing my best. I was like checking all of the settings before I just finally got a new graphics card and it just worked. And I mean, it's starting here as normal because it's like loading the new area. I still don't like it. And this cutscene and like the hallway over there, I used both of those to check my performance every time because those were like great indicators of my performance. Because like the cutscene would never work and over there would like see status like in actual gameplay. While the cutscene had like different rules. It was also like set to 30 FPS at all times. So I couldn't change anything about that. You know what I mean, like it had basically just different rules from normal gameplay. And I watched this cutscene so often, man. God damn it. And I never got tired of this cutscene. I really like it. Oh my god, man. I'm not your Mary. So you are, Maria. I watched this cutscene, oh my god, so often and I really enjoyed it. Every single time I never got sick of it. I love this game so much. I love it. I love this game so much. I love being an abuser. I love... I love being a toxic male. I think it would be funny if I like met someone that also played this game, was like super into it, and I told him I just recently like finished it for the first time, and then I just go, man, James, I haven't reached the end yet, but James, he's such a cool character, man. Like the way he's like fighting against the zombies, man, he's like a real man. You know what I mean? Like he's a perfect yeah. They wouldn't know that I got what's it called, spoiled before, which I shouldn't have when I say this, but man, I feel like it would be kind of funny. Oh, I got rifle too, okay. Forgot about that. Okay, pistol, rifle, map. Strange wall. Maria. I'm not your Mary. She's not our Mary. I also really like the difficulty of this game. Like, I was talking shit about Resident Evil 9 for like the difficulty because it was kind of too easy after the first half hour. The first hour, let's be fair. Okay, this one opens a little bit. Does this one open? No. God damn it, I love how grimy this game is. It's amazing. Oh, there's something here. I don't know if I'm a fan of the radio, to be quite honest. Rotten area map. Like, everything is rotten. What are you talking about? I like this stagnant air, like with the particles in it. This game just every time, everywhere it is. Hey, where's the big critter? Hate light, they hate it. God damn it. I love this game. I love this game, Charlie. I love it. I love it. What was that? I love this game, Charlie. Yeah, man, he's like such a strong male lead. That's not funny, actually. Man, I said this the entire time while playing this game, but I really like the way in this game when you play it. When you're playing it, when you're like in the shoes of like the protagonist, or I think also in a lot of stories, like when you watch like movies or read books, some of like the weird things just go past you because you like it. I haven't seen this one before. I don't think I've gotten this far. Yeah, man, like I got so depressed after finding out that the game wasn't working for an entire month and I was just like streaming to nobody. With like, I was streaming to nobody with like the most ugly game ever, and that's why nobody was probably like watching my streams, which I don't know better that they probably just weren't watching them in general, because you apparently don't reach any people off of Twitch only. I have 5 saves, man, that's so much. Normally I just use 3, man, why do I have 5? Oh? I'll come back here. I'll come back here. Oh my, oh, it's those guys below me. I remember those from the prison overload. I don't know what they do because I never got caught by one of those. Let me check one of the other ways first before I got this way. The devs are very good at recycling enemies, like in a good way where it does, and also in recycling assets in general, like the way they make you go through every level twice. They're making it in a very believable way. Also, now that I think about that we're talking about recycling assets, I think this hallway wasn't it like the crescendo of the last boss fight with like the other girl? Well, didn't those hallways look eerily similar? I think they were a little bit more orange, a little bit different texture, but I think it was mostly the same thing. Oh, and those... What the fuck are you? Those guys are a little bit scary, but I'm not entirely sold on them being scarier, to be quite honest. Dangerous, excuse me. Oh, they might be. I don't know if they damaged me. Let's just go in, I guess. The game is very good at giving me heal when I need heal, so I shouldn't worry about this too much. Yeah, oh shit. They work with their hearing a lot. What the fuck? Is this hurting me? I'm not sure. I don't think I want to... Oh. Okay, I'm safe. Oh. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of healing. I shouldn't be worried too much. I know how these games are. I got a bunch of shit and I play lags for like 2 minutes and I lose everything. Be it ammo. Like I said, this game is very nicely balanced. I feel like, I mean, there's probably like some algorithm going on that always... Oh. Oh, shit. Damn, you scared me from Panzer, Mensch. That's why she got me. Oh, I hear with triangle. How have you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Am I still hurt because I got hit 2 times? Yeah, I think so. Oh, he wants to put his hand in the hole again. Yeah, I'm good. I'm also good. I was on vacation like the week before last week. It was nice, man. I went to like, what's it called, a city trip with my sister and her nephew. Her son, my nephew. What does it say there? Luck? Oh, you too. You also went on a vacation. Damn, man, you're going all the time. Must be nice. You don't have to tell me, you know, because we're like in public kinda right now. So, but if you want to, we're like, where did you go? Oh, just in your house. Okay. Oh shit! I hit myself on accident. I wanted to check my items. What did I get? A lighter. A wick for a lighter. Oh, I'm trying to get an entire lighter so I can. I see. Where are you? Shit. Ghost of Tsushima and finished it in 2 weeks. Oh, okay. You just had vacation and you just went crazy on gaming. I get it. That's valid. I don't get if this hurts me or not. I don't think so. I think it just stuns me. Those guys, man, they look scary and all with their like stomping around, but I don't think they're actually dangerous. I played the first one like partially. I didn't finish it. Not too much into those open world type of games, but it was fine. It was fun. Did this guy see me? He runs like he saw me. Am I supposed to go through here? I'm not sure. It got me on all the vacations. Do they have ice on their feet? No. I can get through here, like... Am I missing something? Okay, when I go... I think I can just run past you, right? Yeah. Then he just screams at me and now I need to keep going. Yeah, now he attacked me, I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't know what to press, I haven't played this game in like 5 months. Oh, did I? Oh, it killed me, bro! Okay, let me try again. The only times you were playing when you were doing homework and slept. Oh my god, bro. Did you play the first one or the second one? Okay, let me try it again. This time I'm going left. Oh, bro, I don't know what they're called, man. That's just Silent Hill for you, bro. Like, this game is disgusting and oh my god. Okay, where's the... You are here, you don't see me yet, right? you see me? Oh yeah, yeah, I also played the first one. It's nice. Okay, if I go this direction, is there anything here? No, there isn't. Oh. I basically stop when I unlock the second island. I'm assuming that's like the middle of the game. More money to buy the other one. Where is he? Oh, okay, he's coming this way. It's like he knows where I am without actually saw me. Run. Shit, I think there's... Is this one? No. What? Why can't I open the door? Oh my god, what is this? There's just like shoot some tentacles? Okay. There are two of those. Oh my god, it has tentacles! Bro, you bought like this. Wow, what is it, like 5 years old for 80 euro? That's crazy, bro. You didn't even get it on sale, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Relative safety. But there's something in here. I heard it. I can take you with my... I can take you with my trusty rod. Okay. God damn it, I'm gonna get my ass beat out there, bro. Yeah, it's like 5 years also. Yeah, bro, I got the game like for free on PlayStation Plus or so. Did I? Yeah, I think I got it for free on PlayStation Plus like 2 years ago or something. That's crazy, I paid 80 euro for that. What console are you playing on when you don't have PS Plus? They didn't release it on the Xbox, did they? I hate those guys. Shit. I cannot take any more of those trades, bro. I have a PS5, but you don't have PS Plus, that's interesting. I get it, bro, like it's super expensive. And if you don't play a lot of... Nothing here? No. There is something here, that's why this is here, right? I need to move this and then... Yeah, it's not really worth it if you don't play a lot of online games. I only got it all the time for like years because I always shared it with a friend of mine. We had like a shared PS Plus account, we always bought it on his account. Together. Otherwise I also wouldn't have gotten it, to be honest. Okay, I need to go up here. And I got my ass beat, bro. Like 5 minutes ago I was literally like, oh my god, I have so much health. Yeah, bro, I've been doing it since I was like 15 with this guy too. We did it for like, holy shit, we did it so long, bro. Basically since last year, but to get down to it. Yeah, man, we started in our teens. But then when I got rid of my PS5 like this, all tradition just stopped. Hey, there's something in here with me. Oh, my friends are on Switch? Really, bro? That's interesting. Like, my little brothers also only have a Switch. I I always thought it was kind of weird, but I guess like being a Nintendo player isn't bad. Like it's probably better than being a PlayStation player. Yeah. Look at those Nintendo games. They look so fun, bro. Switch it is goofy. I wouldn't go on Switch, but I don't know, man. They look like they have more fun when they play their games. You know what I mean? The Switch is goofy. I wouldn't want to play Super Mario, but again, man, it looks fun. Just not for me, you know. I want to play Silent Hill. Damn it, this game is so grimy, bro. I love it. I heard there are like fan theories that right now we're basically in hell because of the main character's past sins. And yeah, man, that's why everything is so terrible. And he's basically being tortured right now for his sins. Switch 2 is not really as expensive or even more as expensive as the PS5, but has the technology of the PS4. That's true, bro, but it's also portable. That's kind of a huge deal for a lot of people. I also had a Switch 1, but I never used it, and I even less used the like portable version. So I'm not interested in that at all. Like I wouldn't even get like the Steam portable thing. I forgot the name. Valve, no, not Index. But yeah, man, that's kind of like it's fine, bro. Like the Switch 2 got really expensive, but yeah, man, it's fine. It's still like understandable. It's not everything. Not everything is about like frame rate and graphics and shit. Also, I heard recently apparently a bunch of investors from Nintendo are pushing Nintendo to increase the Switch price because they think it's too cheap still, which kind of puts like the whole Switch price thing into a new perspective for me, where they actually sold the market, but they were expected to want even more because like all of the prices are like hiking so high right now from everything basically. Yeah, but if you're a big gamer, best options are Xbox or PlayStation. I would say best option is a computer and a Switch if you like Nintendo games as like a second console, but yeah, sure, man. If you definitely want a if you want a console, sure, get an Xbox or PlayStation. There's also the Steam console. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. Valve is doing really great things right now. They're kind of weird, bro. It's kind of funny how true it is that they just slightly, because everybody is... I don't like keyboard. Bro, yeah, you're right with that. If you want to play something. I mean, I'm playing with a controller right now too. I would really like to get the Valve controller. Did you see it? It has like 2 touchpads on it, kind of like the PS5. Just 2 of them. Yeah, I'm playing on controller too. Like, I wouldn't play something like... Mobile. Mobile is weird, bro. I don't get it at all. What was I saying? Yeah, like I wouldn't play something like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Ghost of Tsushima, we talked about it, or like some horror game like this with my keyboard too, but I really fell in love with keyboard playing, bro. It's so versatile because you have so many buttons, especially when playing like a shooter or something. Okay, I just have to run past you. I wonder what happens if I shoot. Oh, I hate this, Okay, attack me. Okay, they are easy to dodge when you figure it out. Okay, there's another one over here. Let's go to the left. Right decision. I'm just back here. Only puzzle games on mobile? Mobile? I don't know, man. I haven't played any phone games in a long time. Like the last one I played was Clash of Clans, but only because I kind of wanted to relive my teenage years. And I made like a new account. Shit, man. Did I really just run right back here? Okay, let me try the one again. Okay, so it's basically... Okay, I came through here and then... Okay, getting here is quite easy actually. I just have to get through here and then there's... Yeah, and even get some healing here. Mobile you play... You play War Thunder on mobile, bro? That sounds like it would break your fingers, to be honest. I'm assuming you use a controller on mobile now that you mention it, but... I don't know, bro. Like, War Thunder, I never tried it, so I wouldn't know. But when I think about War Thunder, I immediately think about, like, keyboard game, like something super complicated. Having to fly a fucking plane or something. Oh shit, oh my god. Where'd it go? It's easier on mobile. Is it easier because you play against other mobile players or because the controls are better? Okay. Man, I'm really playing... of course I play like shit. I haven't played this game in 5 months. Okay, what do you got? Shotgun shells. Load this into my trusty shotgun immediately. Okay, now we're back here where we just died. Come on, James, you can do it. Put your hand in the hole. And, you know, I told you, like, I changed to computer, like, last year. And, I don't know, man, in terms of gaming, like, man, that was the best decision. Like, even, like, mouse and keyboard. I play a lot of games, as you might have seen. Like, a lot of different games. So, there are actually a lot of games where having a mouse, not even, like, the keyboard, but, like, just having the chance to, like, click on shit with your mouse is really, like, the best option. Oh my god, can you shut up? I tried the console version. Blind map is too big and I always get sniped from the other side by bullshit premium pay-to-win players. A punishment with armor. Damn, bro. Going to... Okay, it's hacked. Now I can run. It still hit me. Nice. For it. Oh, I forgot about this one. Shit, man, I'm taking so much damage. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage. It's crazy. I should just shoot him, bro. I have like 20 bullets. And I don't have that much heal to spare. What did I get? Handgun ammo. Okay. Yeah, man, like they're really giving me a lot of bullets. I should start. Didn't think this door would open to be. Oh my god, I wasted one shotgun shell. Oh, I hope it was worth it. Oh, I got the door. The key. Okay. Is that it? Damn, I shouldn't have shot it with like my 2 shotgun shots. Should have just used one and then shot it with my pistol. War Thunder Mobile still has the premium issues, but everyone is autistic except a few logged in players that are always on the enemy's teams. I assume that everybody that plays War Thunder is autistic. I don't know, man. I thought this was like a requirement to even download the game. Just kidding. Like I said, I never played War Thunder. I didn't know that pay to win was so bad in this game. Oh yeah, he saw me. I'm going the wrong direction. Where am I going? Where do I need to go? I do not. Where the fuck am I? Come on, move, James. Oh. I do not have the slightest idea where I am. You have 20 chromosomes or chromosomes. 100% verified. Sorry man, like this prop might be funny, but I forgot how many you're supposed to have. Like 18 or something, right? I was here before. Oh, I'm here. Yeah, sorry man, like I'm kind of I'm too stupid to understand your jokes, sorry, my bad. Yeah. You know, normal people has 20 autistic people. I don't think autistic people have 20 chromosomes. I think you're conflating this with what's it called? With the other thing that people can have. I think you're misremembering something there. I don't think autism has anything to do with chromosomes. Okay, can I just put my hand in there? Looks like a terrible idea. Oh my, why does he always put his hands in everything, bro? He is... Okay. At least he notices, bro. But like, he can't help himself. He just loves to put his hand in shit, bro. Let me save before I go down there. Um... 1611. Oh, okay, I gotta light a wick and get some autistic. Don't worry, bro, like, last time I streamed, apparently, like, I got clocked as autistic too. Walking around with, like, earphones just so you, like, protect yourself from the heat and having, like, a fidget toy is apparently considered autistic or something. I found out last stream. What am I looking at? Okay, evolve. It's like Steam. Oh, that's why they call it Steam, because Valve. Oh, how did I never understand this, man? That's crazy. This is even autistic dogs, by the way. Bro, I just don't like... I just want to like have things to do with my hands and I don't like loud noises. Like, that's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, this game is so pretty. Bro, if you ever get into horror games, definitely try out Silent Hill 2, bro. It's like... I haven't finished it yet, bro. I played it in December and then like I couldn't keep playing it for some reason. But bro, it's probably like one of the best games I ever played. Oh shit, oh my god, I drank my last tea. Yeah, whatever. Oh. Oh, you don't like horror games, just the lore? Yeah, man. If you're like a lore enthusiast, man, you should check out Warhammer. Especially at 15, bro, if you get into this, it's going to rewire your brain. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, if you ever get into horror games, like in 5 years or something, play Silent Hill 2, bro. It's the best game ever made. It's up there with Elden Ring and Dark Souls 1. I know all the lore. God damn. Oh my god, is he going to jump into this hole again? Bro, it's so funny in my opinion, because when you look at the main character, oops. When you look at the main character, James, and when you just play the game, it's like, of course, like a video game character would do this shit, but if you take a step back and you look at the shit that this guy does all the time, it's insane, bro. Like, this guy is a fucking menace. Like, why would he put his hands in every hole he finds? Why is he going to jump into every hole he finds? This guy is insane, bro. Yeah, just jump in there, like, everything normal. Of course you jump in there, like you're just in hell. I don't know, man. It's not going to be anything in there waiting for you. Damn, 21 centimeters. Congrats, bro. Hello, Kiddo. How are you doing? When I search for lore, I always find people saying the exact same things. What do you mean by you find people saying the exact same things? They should start getting into Warhammer? Bro. I know a good podcast, bro. It also got me a little bit addicted. That's why women live longer than men. Yeah, bro. Oh my god, man, this looks crazy, bro. I saw some guy on Twitter talk about this recently. He's like a 3D artist and also super into horror games. And he said like this is just like a shader or something. So I don't know, man. I assumed this would be like actual 3D assets or something. But wait. I don't know what a shader is actually now that I'm saying this. On my Warhammer 40k lore prime, I watched 10 hours of lore every... Oh my god, okay, you already discovered it. Shit for you, I guess. Already got sucked into it. Man, they already got you, man. When you get older, it's gonna be a hobby and you're gonna have to buy those super expensive armies now. It's written down. You don't get a choice. Wait a second. It's the one that I went through this one already, right? Yeah. This is the one I just went into. I see. Yeah. It's the exact same. Yeah, the game is running pretty nicely with my new GPU. What's your favorite Warhammer race? Oh. Damn, good question. Let me think about it, man. I really like the lore of the Elder and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of their aesthetics, to be honest. But I really like the way that they portrayed alien, what's it called, elves as actually like alien and weird and shit. the Adeptus Custodes. Damn, I like the sororitas more, by the way. But I guess race, I'd probably take the humans, bro, to be fair. No, man, I take the Necrons. Fuck the humans. Necrons are the best. You know, I want... Oh my god, man, You know, I listened to one Warhammer 40k audiobook. I never got into Warhammer Fantasy, by the way, if you were talking about fantasy. You know? Oh, they got those spiders here. I feel like this is so last level coded. I'm probably gonna finish this game after this one. I once listened to like one audiobook of 40k, and it was like the, what's it called, the first book of the Horus Heresy. The one where Horus becomes a false to chaos, basically. And, bro, I was not a fan. I didn't like it. Like, it's... I'm so sorry, man. I'm just a Warhammer Lapper. Bro, I just like this one podcast that I really like to listen to. But then I listened to the audiobook and I realized, listening to the adventures of men that are like super brainwashed and they only believe in like one thing and you can't even like argue with them because they're such zealots, kind of boring. And I mean, yeah, a little bit. Not a big fan of the books, by the way. I might try out this one Necron book that I heard, The Infinite and the Divine. I heard they are like way more fun, or it's very fun because they are very... They have like huge personalities and shit. But I don't know, man. I've felt so out of love with the Custodians after I learned that, yeah, they are just brainwashed soldiers. Just what the box says, basically. Yeah, man, I like the orcs. Oh, talking about Warhammer. They had those, they have catgirls in Warhammer, right? Or like non-confirmed, confirmed. Like we haven't seen them, but we know they exist. Have you guys heard about that America basically said that they have once found alien catgirls in the 60s? Bro, that's hilarious. Imagine shit turns out to be true. Yes, orcs! Whoa! No, wait, I have to do it deeper. Whoa! Don't spit at me, please. Let's stand up. And I can do a good war cry. I'm looking forward to the new Total War 40k version. I thought about trying out the normal one, but I never did, man. I didn't want to play like 100 hours into like some strategy game, to be completely fair. But when they're gonna make the 40k one, I'm actually looking forward to that one. I was interested in that for a long time, like in general. Okay. Damn. By the way, who is your guys' favorite Primarch? Primarch, if we're already talking about it. Like the standard question. I also have like a super standard answer. Mine is obviously Sanguinius. I don't know, man. What can I say? It's just the best. god, now that I think about Sanguinius again. What made me jump down here? Because he's super easy to kill with. Yeah. Super easy to kill with my rod. I need to waste ammo on you. You have a lot of health when you're on the wall, right? Way more than normally. Okay. Shit. Bro, there was this one YouTube channel, but I completely lost track of him. He had like this really deep voice where he was literally talking like he's some sort of Warhammer propaganda speaker. And he was Lionel Johnson. Yeah, he's cool, man. I actually didn't like him before they brought him back. And then everybody was only talking about him. And they sold me on him so bad, bro. But yeah, man, he's cool. Yeah, man, but anyway, there was one YouTuber, I forgot his name completely. But he had this super, like, deep, a little bit raspy, like, such a great voice with, like, a little bit of spice. And he was, like, retelling the story of Sanguinius and how he, like, came to power and, what's it called, was at the end, like, struck down by Horus. And, bro, the way he delivered those lines, impeccable, bro. Like, it was so good. I forgot the name, man. I have to look him up again. Whenever I hear Sanguinius, I still have to think about the line when he says it at the end when he like died. Oh my god, and he just goes like, Sangu... Oh, I can't make it, bro. I can't. I'm too ashamed to try and repeat his voice. But damn, the way he just screamed Sanguinius at the end, bro. I have to look up this guy's name, man, because he was too good, bro. But... I think that was kind of the problem. His production quality was too high and he couldn't really keep it up. So he uploaded like oh my god, it's killing me. To 7 and kind of like never got really the attention he needed for like the production quality. Yeah, man, go to sleep. It's have fun at school tomorrow. Yeah, 18 plus shit, by the way. Good night, man. Okay. Damn, I got my ass beat. You know, now that he's gone, I can kind of shit on on the line a little bit. I don't know, man, like at the beginning everybody was selling me on the line, but with time I was also like... A lot of those 40k characters, I'm guessing it's more of a problem when you're on the outside. If you read the actual book, they get way more interesting. But with the line I have like the same problem. He's mostly very... He's like playing his role a lot. Where he's like just like this warrior guy, you know what I mean? And I like deep character, like, you know what I mean? More self-reflective characters and shit, and not characters that are just like, I do my duty because I have to do my duty, and I am the rightful son, rightful heir, and I should blah 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 blah. Again, I didn't read the book, so I'm just talking out of my ass basically. But mostly, man, he's like so... yeah. I heard he's like a little bit more interesting now that he came back, because he had to reflect of him mismanaging his legion a lot. And that he's like basically at fault for the state they are in now. Something back there. You know who I had the exact opposite reaction to? Perturabo. I really like Perturabo now. Because of the whole arc that he went through. Like, I get it, man. I totally get how he got where he is like the thing. He seems really human compared to the other Primarchs. Talking about, like, now that I think about it, man, I have really like a thing, like, it's very obvious who I'm going to like and who I'm not going to like. I fucking hate Dorn. I hate his ass the most, more than almost any other, bro. He is like the worst. He is like... People always say there are no good guys in 40k. They are 100% right. Dawn is like the embodiment of bad guys in the Imperium, bro. He does not give a shit, bro. He's like the... he's like the glue that makes the Imperium... Oh my god, oh my god, I'm kidding myself. Because I keep going off about Gorn being the worst. Like, he is just a machine of a man, like, derogatory. I fucking hate this guy so much, man, and he's getting glazed so much by the community. I guess because he is like cool and because he is like the stoic type of guy. And yeah, man. Huge fan of Fulgrim, now that I'm talking about it. I always liked Fulgrim from the first time that I met him, that I heard about him. Because I always thought that his like fall to chaos, it seemed so relatable to me. I totally, like, I get it the way that he fell, you know what I mean? With him I always had like, there was this whole thing about him having like high expectations and everything. But again, I never read the books, so I am just talking out of my ass. But with him I always had this feeling of... He falls to chaos because one side of him fucking loves it, they love it, but there's like this duality in which he also regretted what he did, but you know, both sides are there and both sides are kind of struggling, and you know, like the chaos side obviously won, like that's not a conversation to be had, but it is existent basically. Okay, let me check out the other letter first before I keep going, even though I don't have any here. And I thought, I might be wrong because I'm going to say it again, I didn't read the books. But that's like the feeling I had from him, where he like indulged in everything that like Sanesh had to offer and everything, but like I said, one side of him wished it would have gone differently. And he was, obviously, like he was behind like Horus's side and everything, but at the same time, he always like... I heard like he had this thing where he would confront clones of his best friends. What was his name? The Iron Hands guy? Trying to justify his actions and stuff, and I don't know, man, like when I heard it, I was like, yeah... That's my Primarch. Look at this sad rockstar boy trying to come to terms with his past actions. Okay, I already went through here. I have to go somewhere completely different now. I get it. I'm just in a maze, so I don't know where I am. I don't know, with Vulcan, I like Vulcan, and also him and Jagatai Khan, I kind of put them into one category in the terms of they work with the Imperium, but they are also like against some of the main things that follow the Imperium. But I don't know, man, like they seem like the counter culture thing in like the Imperium, in like the Primarchs. In the army sector, but I don't know, man, I always felt it kind of falls flat, because at the same time they are not really putting in the work to actually change this regime, basically. Yeah, man. Even though they're talking about it being like bad. Where do I need to go? How do I pull out the map? Here, okay. Handcuffed gate. Handcuffed. I didn't even notice it was handcuffed. Wait a second. Oh, am I stupid? There's a... I go the other way first. I just remember there was like something there I overlooked. Oh my god, Pyramid Head was here. Now I see it. There are these slashes everywhere in the walls. He's waiting for me. I'm going to see him soon. Yeah, man. End of the game is coming. It's kind of like the first time when I met him, when he was like behind some gate. And he was just... Okay, I just have to open the handcuffed gate, I see. That's the point of this. Oh no man, should I keep going off about 40k lore? I feel like that's kind of breaking the mood right now. Playing a horror game and talking about 40k. You know, now, oh my god, I just got this, talking about 40k again. Like, I just got this super interesting idea. You know how Conrad Curse is always getting shit on for just accepting his destiny and being like moody about it? Aren't Jakate Khan and Vulcan basically doing the exact same thing, just without being moody about it? They just take it basically? Like, both of them are against empires, or not against empires, but like in some way against the empire, like in one actively against empires, and the other one against like brutality and exploiting humans. But both of them are just playing along, without really changing anything. So when people are talking down on Conrad Curse for being a crybaby that doesn't like take reins over his own life, and just accepts what he's being told that he is, and what he believes his future to be because he can see the future. That also kind of applies to, yeah, to those two, I assume. I mean, at least someone like, at least someone like Gilliman, he doesn't. Yeah, Gilliman isn't a good guy, like, let's not talk about it, bro. He like fucking destroyed Lorgo's entire home planet. Like, there's no reason to glaze this man. He just seems like the most... Gilliman, I don't think about it, like, Gilliman, he seems like the most normal in a way that he has like this... banality to his evil. Very like normal in a way of like realistic, kinda, I guess. Oh shit. Oh my, I'm getting my ass beat, bro. Where did I get this key from, bro? I was talking about Warhammer. I did not notice what is going on in this game at all. Like, this is the... I mean, I'm also all for, like, bantering and shit. That's, like, basically what I'm here for. I fucking hit your ass. Why didn't you fall off the wall? Where did you go? I'm all for bantering it all, but this game, it deserves better, bro. I should be here like with 110% of my focus and just go like, holy shit, did you see this? Did you see this level design? It looks so pretty. This is literally one of the best games I've ever played, man. I love it so much. I don't know, man, I'm still trying about... I mean, I said earlier, like, probably humans are my favorites. No, I said Necrons. But the thing is, I don't think I have a favorite... Oh shit, race. Again, beating my ass, bro, I'm on the verge of dying. Where do I have to go? Okay. Necrons I accept. What, not humans? Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think I have like really a favorite faction. With Necrons, I always have the problem with, again, like, I'm noticing a pattern here. Yeah, anyone who says humans, yeah, I totally get that, bro. Because a lot of the people that are like humans, there are a lot of those... There are a lot of people in the community that actually, like, think it's really cool what they're doing, and they're actually the good guys. Yeah. There are weird people in Warhammer, which is, you know, military shit attracts weird people. I should have saved, bro. What did I do? But I'm noticing, like, one of the problems that I have with Necrons is, like, they have so few named characters and shit, because most of their armies are just drones, and they have, like, named characters at the top. And that's, like, I'm noticing I'm very much into character depth when I'm choosing for, like, favorite characters and factions and shit. So... Oh, he's here. Pyramid Head is here. Let me open the door and then go this way. There probably isn't a good faction, it's just the way they glorify it gives me the ick. Yeah, of course there isn't a good faction, bro. You see what the humans are doing? Like, the Necrons are treating their, like, lower classes as shit, bro, too. I guess the only good-ish faction you could say would probably be the dwarves, or the, what's it called, the elves? I forgot the name, the Eldari. Only because, like, the elves, even if they are, like, super racist to everybody else, they treat their own relatively good. And the dwarves are, they're gonna get fixed soon, they're gonna get made evil soon. Like, it's the same thing that happened to the Tau. They dropped and they were a little bit too nice. They're gonna get made super evil soon. Damn, I completely forgot about the Tau. Forgot that they even existed while I was talking about Warhammer. Ah, kinda weird. Oh my god, I need some heal and I need to save, bro. Why didn't I save? Oh my god, I can hear Pyramid Head walking around. I know it's him. It's gonna be him. I think it's so weird now that you mentioned it. When people are like... Oh my god, he called my name. Did he hear it? Holy shit. I should probably get up there. Let me kite him. Oh shit. I don't have the health for him right now, bro. Oh my god. Okay, what happens when I go up here? Okay. Oh, is he just going to stop chasing me? That's interesting. So, okay. I need to go down there to activate something and then I get back up here to escape, basically. That's interesting. Oh my god, I have health. I think I can stun him when I shoot him, right? Oh, world ahead of us. Okay, I need to heal, otherwise I'm going to die in one hit. Yeah, man, that's... What was I talking about? Yeah, man, I think it's so weird when people say, like, they're the good guys because they're pro-humanity, or I'm choosing them when they're pro-humanity. Bro, the Empire is literally anti-humans. Like, only because humans are in there, like, can still be anti-humans. I swear the Tau is more... probably not the Tau. I heard there's like some bad rumors about them. Let me kite you one more time. You're a little bit too close to me. Okay, what am I doing in here? What am I doing in here? I don't... What the fuck am I doing in here, man? There's nothing to do in here. He walked past me. He's coming in here. Okay. Okay. Am I trying to get you to do anything? Why are you just standing there? You're not attacking me? It's a game glitching. Is he scared of the... Hey, what is going on here? Yo, it's the guy. He was... Oh my god. Oh my god. What happens if I get you to attack this thing here, over here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What the fuck am I doing in here? Just gets mesmerized by it. You can't do anything about it. I need to open this here. What is the... I need to break the... Oh, my bad. I need to break the wall down and then climb up here. I see. I hate this, man. He killed me. Bro, he was baiting me. He was pretending to be AFK. Okay, but interesting. Why does he get so mesmerized by the... Oh my god, there's an autosave. Perfect. Why does he get so stun locked by the spinning blades? Okay, it's... Okay. I'll go up here, get the loot, and then I'm going to kite him one time and open the door and leave. I like Silent Hill's way of difficulty scaling by making the game actually not that difficult. Just giving you so shit controls. So making the dodge of your character so bad, bro. It's just difficult. Make the weapon sway enormous, too. Do not let this guy rest. Okay, it's come from this direction, right? Let me see you. Yeah, got you. Oh, look at it! Look at his ass. Oh, that's so cool. It's like the first time we met. He was also on the other side of some... Oh my god, man. On the other side of like some door that I couldn't get through. And we were just looking at each other. Damn, we're gonna end this soon. Oh, he looks so cool. Okay, see you later. Okay, oh shit, we got a nurse. What ammo do I have? Okay, I have 3 shotgun shells. 5 rifle. Let's give her a headshot with my rifle. It's not a nurse. Huh. This is where I saw a nurse. Yeah, there she is. You know what's really cool in this hall? The... Oh, what was his name? The red guy. With the... That has the mech with the sword. Okay, nice wire cutter. Oh yeah, I needed a wire cutter. Damn, this is such a maze, bro. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, this time I'm going into the... right-ish direction. Yeah, let me save. Okay, it's kind of late. I'm going to do one more passage of the game until I get to the next save spot. And then I'm gonna go offline. Okay, should have known this was going to happen. I was talking about the game being easy and blah blah. And I had so much heal and now I'm just on death's door the entire time. Okay. Okay, let me save one more time. This doesn't count as... this doesn't count as, you know, this is just me being... I don't want to walk this whole hallway down again when I die. This doesn't count. Okay, let's keep going. Expanded cage. No, wrong map. Wires. Yeah, I just need to get down there somehow. Man, you know, talking about Warhammer, I only have like Warhammer in my head now. And now I went from Warhammer to being like... now I went from Warhammer to having like the idea of like weird fans in my head, and now I can't get those guys out of my head, man. I don't want to talk about those guys on stream. Okay, where do I want to go? I want to go straight up then. Wait. Yeah, it's gonna be the right way. Okay, then here, straight here and then on the left. No, not here. Next one. What do you mean the next one? Oh! This broke, right? Oh, I get it. I have to go back to Pyramid Head. That's the point of this. I have to go back to... yeah. The game is forcing me to re-engage with like the monster even if I don't want to. God, I have to stop playing Amnesia the Bunker. I kinda missed it last winter because I played so slow. But I don't like playing horror games in the summer too much because the sun goes down so late. So I barely have any dark time. Okay, where am I? Where am I trying to go? Sure, let's go this way. Oh my god, it's not one of those. I could just run past them. Doesn't matter. Okay. Bro, the only thing that my head can come up with to talk about now is Nazis. Like everything I'm saying, it's actually so annoying right now. I still went the wrong way, didn't I? Wait, if I go down here. Oh, that's why they... Oh, okay, I get it. 2, where's 2? I don't want to go to 2, I want to go to 5. 5 is up there. Where is 5? Okay, 5 is there where I was, and now I have to get back there, and yeah, I get it, okay. Okay, now here, right? Then up, and then... I might find my way through this labyrinth. Yeah, I'm not really in a being scared kind of mood today. It's always like such a shame, bro, when I'm playing a horror game and I'm just not in the mood to be scared. Because I do remember having like a lot of fun with this game, being like scared. It's too shit, bro. One time I was standing in the hallway, I was literally like contemplating there for like 2 minutes about, should I keep going, shouldn't I? I don't know, man. Oh, there are monsters in here. Shit. Alpha games to be scary. Oh my god, I got 2 tapped. My bad. Depends on the game. And depends on how long you play it. I think Resident Evil 9 I played recently, and it was very, and I think they also like did the exact same thing Resident Evil 7 and 8. They were very aware on how long they can keep on being scary. And oh, I'm so low on health. I have no, wait, didn't I get a syringe? Don't I have one? Resident Evil 7, 8 and 9, they were very aware on how long they can keep being scary until they switched to just action. Or like the other way around with like 8, where it switched from action to a scary level and then again to action, and yeah. Silent Hill. The fuck. Silent Hill 2 is doing a good job at just being scary like the entire time, but again, it's like a 15-hour game or something for me now. And just being scared through the entire time is kind of like, it's not gonna happen. They always have like downtime where you just walk around during the day and then you just like, some story shit is happening. But yeah, man. I noticed, especially because I haven't played this game in a couple of months now, it's just like my daily mood. Am I gonna be scared today or not? Has not entirely something to do with the game. But yeah, man, you can get scared by games. And if you have never played a scary game before, bro, maybe try out PT. I think it's going to... I think that's gonna be fun. You should stream it. If you do, man, tell me, man. I'll check it out. It's gonna be funny. Okay. I did it a couple months ago. They made, some fan made like a PC port, where they made it in Unreal Engine. And so it runs, what's it called? Oh shit, bro. It runs, without emulators and anything, directly on your computer. It's really fun. But I had to look up a guide at the end to find the ending. But actually, the puzzles weren't actually as bad as people talked about them to be. I expected worse. I beat almost the entire game by myself. But yeah, man, that's why I'm saying you should stream it, because the puzzles get kinda hard sometimes, and having like some guy that just tells you, just backseats you basically, is actually like good in this game. And it's really short, so it's not a... what's it called? It's not a... You don't have to... God damn it. Fucking English. I always forget what I'm trying to say. You don't have to commit to it for like a week or something. It's just like one evening. I have this problem a lot, I notice, where I have like a sentence in my head, but I cannot remember like one word. The one word is like going to complete the sentence basically. Oh my god, James said it again, just jumping into holes. Is that gonna be a boss fight? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. I didn't play Silent Hill 2 for too long, but I started again, so I'm gonna have to finish it this week. After picking up in like 5 months again, even though I'm actually saying it's like one of my favorite games of all time. Let me get into ending the stream territory. Wait, let me turn on Meetup Studio again. So you guys can see my... Let me show you my glorb. Oh my god, my computer's so bright. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here today. I hope you enjoyed our conversations and the game as much as I did, because I really enjoyed Esoteric App today and Silent Hill. Really made me excited to play Silent Hill again. I just had to get it like back into my routine again, because oh my god, I love this game so much. Esoteric App, you enjoyed your stay. Thanks, kiddo. Esoteric App, bro, I'm gonna have to see if how much I'm going to play it on stream. Like, the game is great. All of the reading is destroying me. That's too much for me, I'm gonna be honest. I might just use it like a, what's it called? And something to end the stream, like just put an hour of Esoteric App or in front of a stream when I'm trying to do something else later. Like today when I'm waiting for the sun to go down so I can play Silent Hill. But we'll see, because I really want to play this game again, but I should do it off stream, because it is way too much reading. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the games that we played today as much as I did. And yeah, and I hope I can see all of you again next time. Have a great morning, night, or evening, wherever you are, and that's it for me. Goodbye. See you next time.